Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Due to the time differences, I hope everyone and their families are doing all right by the grace. Fridays, Abrabo Mu Nsem life issues. So today is going to be a freestyle discussion, which means anyone can put anything up there and we will discuss it. Ask questions, or if you have some contribution, put it out there. Um, Over here, we come to learn. Mhm. We don't insult, we don't disrespect. If someone shares their opinion and you do not agree with that, you can share your opinion without bringing the person into it. Because most times when people bring other people's, opinion into their own contribution, it can create some type of conflict. And a lot of people don't know how to deal with conflict. So if you don't know how to deal with conflict, do not start anything that you will not be able to finish it. So I welcome you guys. Let me play my jungle from Brother Brian and Brother Ankra Aquas combo, and then Brother Big Love yeah. Hey, we who watch you. I've always been saying.
Hey, Adwoa Mu Nsem
I asked her,
make us say why you major. Mama ye go pass na ye tie no. Ono de oba onso ne bu. Na wa chire chire nsem apensem pensem. Awa we mu wa chi ase. Inti odofo besemi yanko. What I mean is, beloved, Adwoa Mu Nsem is here. Let us go and listen to her. All you have to do is to give her your listening ears. She's going to bisect, trisect, dissect, and even intersect the words of this life to you. I am going to listen to other message. Media Miko, Miko cry, Miko Tieno, share, when Tina, why yo, the counselor back up in the no size, oh yeah, kick,
the anchor. Munsu muye kikim ankasa ankasa ankasa. Idamasi nyamishiramu. Okay, Brother Big Love. Yeta Yehovah se uhu eye pa. Mema will be akwaba. To say I'm going to speak English mostly. I mean, most of you know me. English is universal and it's easy to learn. All right. I remember when I first came to US. US their slangs, slang, Omuka no anya waso a wonti ne ye enti meka ise nko na phone call so befia mefa mente kasa ne nti no, even sɛ me papa na ɔmo busa n'ase koraa mesi oni hɔ, maame na ɔmo busa n'ase a mesi oni hɔnom. And then I would see my dad and my mother will exchange look and they will start laughing. Ɔmo bɛhwɛ ɔmo anim na ɔmo ahyɛ ase ɛsere. Na ɔmo ka kyerɛ me says, okay, so bi fra a menwɛn m'aso na mentie nipa koro a ɔmo busa no, because meka sɛ nipa koro ne nea hwan na ɔmo busa na I don't know. But yeah, movie no, we choose to say bro for a year Lucy accent. No, I'm one of them. I don't want to lose my accent. They can't bro for now. I mean, you so big words, and I just make sure say I'm using basic for a lot of people to kind of like understand it and be able to also share their opinion, or if they have something, questions to ask, they can ask questions, which is okay, which is fine. So, I'm just going to start with, it's freestyle. So, as I said, freestyle discussion or open talks, I love it because I can go anywhere, right? With the exception of the insult. So, overall, in general, in life, right? Small minds small minds, discuss other people. Great minds discuss ideas. That's what it is about. When you go on social media, um, when you go to events, within your relationship, marriages, workplace, when you go, and some of you can tell me if I'm just making things up. When you go to places and you see people, uh, most people who tends to talk, about other people, oh my gosh, they have small minds because they don't have anything productive or any purpose or any ideas to talk about. But then, when you observe, you have a small group of people who will be discussing things that, about life, some of their experiences, to educate other people. But those who do not have any thing better to do, and they always jealous or like envious of other people's successes, or like other people relationships and marriages, you always see them gossiping, lying, and then they go and create confusion, chaos, make up stories. They are pathological liars, So it's like, I always think of this, about people with small minds, they always what? Discuss other people, and then us people, including myself and you guys, we have great minds. So we discuss ideas. What are some of the things that we can learn from each other, teaching each other, listening to each other, and learn from each other to implement it in our life. Because when you learn things in that, you have to have better understanding before you can implement or apply, right? So wusua adeɛ, sɛ wonya nteaseɛ ansa na wo nso wode akɔka nea ɛwɔ nim ho. But sɛ wusua adeɛ no woanya nteaseɛ na ade kɔka ho a, you just doing is just a chi no kura meka ne sɛn wo bregu. So, oh yes, you are right, Pastor. Oh, me that's a bra. Eh, bra kwame, but do I with the same brother Obi? No, akwaba. Thank you. Good evening to you as well, Sister Aisha Ankara Niobesima. Or someone named Dear Kahu, video with the X Factor says, Nemo Akwaba. Yeah, brother Ankara is here. My younger brother is here. Bro, Abrabo is saying, Yamawakwara. Welcome, welcome. Greetings to you and all viewers. Greetings to you as well. Sister Aisha, you know my name. When you say Sister Love, now you go kill me rough. Hello to you as well. And then Sister Aisha is greeting you guys also. Hello, family. So, a lot of people, okay, I didn't put the discussion topic. So let me put this here. As I'm doing that, I'm going to create that right now. Uh, uh-huh. So a lot of times, some of us we tend to, because our ears, some of us, our ears are like, we just love listening to other people talk, right? Uh, we want to gossip, and we always want to see other people suffering. Some of us, the things that we better at is to destroy. Mhm. Pull other people down, sabotage, right? Um, Lies, manipulate, do the things that's going not going to bring any benefit to other people. We always, want us, stepping over other people, which is like, I mean, sometimes I just feel like some people don't get it. In order for you to be successful, right? Or in order for you to live the life that will be more beneficial for you, you need to learn. Suadeɛ. Wosua adeɛ a ɛbɛboa wo. When you learn, it will help you. All right. Store the things that you feel that you don't have a need for it somewhere else. And then there's going to be a time you're going to have a need for it. Right. And also, when we have situations, problems, issues, at times, solution that we may have may not work for us today. It did work 2 days ago. It may not work today. So you just store it somewhere. You don't. You just don't say, "I forgot." Mm-mm. You store it because it's something that you have learned, right? You don't forget things that you learn. Some people tend to forget because they are more inclined to gossip, lie, uh, give their power away, right? Follow for, I was never raised like that. Those people, they always like, doing things that they see other people doing, right? So when you see other people doing things, you don't feel like you need to store anything because you're never going to forget. Everybody else is doing it. When you follow fools, you become a fool yourself, right? When you follow wise people, you become wiser. So it's always good to learn something new each week. Just make it as a goal, right? I remember when I made the decision to work on myself, right? Because I have shared that I used to have anger management problem, and it was not pretty. When I get upset, I go all the way. I don't hit anyone. Um, but in terms of cursing, disrespect, saying hurtful things, I was like, I was really good at it because I use that as a defense mechanism for other people not to hurt me. So if you say something hurtful to me, you best believe I'm going to say something hurtful back. Where to the point that it's like I will say things that will provoke you, that will make you madder and madder. Like it will get you really upset, and then you will not forget for days. I remember like I had a situation with someone that I work with, and days, weeks after, I find out that he went and asked a couple coworkers, like when someone tells you this, what does that mean? Like it bothered him for so many days. I felt bad, once I started, working on myself and I realized, some of the damage that I was causing, um, provoking other people. So, I had to do better, not just for other people, but for myself, in making sure that I was in good place. Because everything that we do, some people will tell you, "Oh, I didn't mean to say that." Okay, there are instances. Let's just say you crossing the street, right? When we crossing the street, if there is traffic light, is different. If there's no traffic light, our mind works in different ways. The reason being that if there's traffic light and you have the green light to go, the walk sign for pedestrians, which is people, you're going to, they always look left and right because you're always going to have one stubborn or a stubborn driver who will not stop at the red light. They're going to run through the red light. So even though it says go, you always have to count at least 10 seconds before you move, because you can have someone um going over the red light and they can hit you. That would be foolish theft. So for me, if I'm standing in front of traffic light, I just don't go when it turns green, because I have seen things. I have observed people. I'm a driver myself, and I see people like trying to make it. They see the yellow behind the white line. They're supposed to stop, because yellow means get ready to stop. But people are not stopping. Some people going through, I don't know where they rush into. At times, they will just cause unnecessary accident. And then you do have some pedestrian, they running. Sometimes they see the light is red, but they say to themselves, oh, let me just run quick. The driver will stop, but at times the driver may not have control of their car, because sometimes when you're driving and you are stressed, right, you are tired. I have seen some drivers mistake their accelerator for brake, right? They step, they put their foot on the drive instead of putting it on the brake, right? Which is not good, because what's gonna happen? They will not be able to stop the car on time. So at times, when you're crossing the street, right, you see the red light, you see green light, you look right, left before you cross, right? And then you have those, like, if there's no traffic light, you're going to have the person look at right, left multiple times, because they know, said, there's no traffic light. So they don't have any light to go. So they have to constantly watching around their surroundings not to get hit by a car, right? That's something that's been programmed into us. So we do know our antenna, it goes off when we see danger. It goes off when you crossing a road and there is no traffic light. When you're crossing, you're not going to take your beauty time to walk across. You see a car coming, your initial reaction will be taking off, running to get out of the way, right? If you go through traffic light and you see a driver going through a red light and you see it before the driver sees you, you're going to either move back or run forward, whichever way you feel that you'll be safe. That's what we do. That's a reaction, right? But then when people go and talk about other people, that's not a reaction. It's being proactive. It's a planned thing, something that you have thought about in your head. So if you think about something in your head, you go to another person. Let me see, like I go to Brother Big Love, right? And I go over there and start engage a conversation, start a conversation with him. I will ask him the first thing, Brother Big Love, how you doing? He'd be like, oh, I'm doing fine. It's long time no see, for sure. So how's it going with your family? Oh, my family are doing well and everything. Being that if Brother Big Love and I don't have any other things to talk about, because we cover everything that we need to cover, right? Because when we're on social media, that's as far as we can go, unless that he's joining me on the program, or like, he's part of the program. We don't have nothing else to talk about. So before we know it, he and I will, like, be standing there looking at people, some people dancing and stuff. It's either that we ask each other to go dance on the floor, or we just stand at the wall or sit wherever we sit in. And then initially, women, we tend to start conversation first. I'll be like, God damn, look at this guy. Look at the dance that he's dancing. If Brother Big Love, his years is as sweet as mine is, then we're going to, before we know, we talking about everybody that's dancing, who is not dancing right, who is not using this right, and stuff like that. But being that Brother Big Love and I, we can have conversation besides saying hi, how are you, and stuff. We can literally talk about other realistic goals, things that will be beneficial, right? Because I had an instances with Brother Big Love, whereas he started talking to me about business and other things that I can do, or like, he can help me with and stuff like that. So you have to be able to know who to interact with, people to talk to, right? For me, if I'm speaking with someone and they always bring in somebody's name into the conversation when the person is not present, my thing is I'm going to stop that conversation. I will let the person know, unless you want to tell me something about this person, the person is not here to defend themselves. So I truly don't want to hear about it. And that's me. And I don't, because it's like, why do you feel that it's necessary for you to talk about somebody who is not present with us, right? That's gossiping. So a lot of times it's what you allow other people around you to do. Because some people will be like, "Oh, I didn't start." Well, you didn't start it, but you listen, right? Why did you listen? Because that's something that some of us are really good at. We don't start situation, but we don't stop people from talking about other people, right? We allow other people to talk about other people because we are the same way. If it was you, you wouldn't like it. But because it's not you, you allowing other people to disrespect another person, right? To put down another person, to disregard the person's feelings, and just be negative all around, because it's not you. And sometimes, a lot of people, they were like, okay, how is this important? It's important because what you allow into your life, that's what you become. You may want to uh kind of like take yourself out of the equation, like, oh, me, I don't talk about people, but then, when someone come up and bring the person up, then, I will engage, but I won't talk bad about the person. Well, would you like it if someone start talking about you? Somebody started a conversation and someone you very close to, you know kind of join in the conversation. No, whichever way is wrong. Gossip is gossip. So you cannot differentiate saying that, oh, I didn't say much. You allow it to happen. So when you allow something to happen, you the same way, different from the other person. The marvelous, knowledgeable, beautiful boss lady. No size. Boss, Imuwakwaba. Oh, thank you, boss. Thank you. Boss lady is greeting you guys. Oh, boss, yes, we are doing shira. Many abusiafo no bia ho ye. Ke akwa Ghana na ba. Enti no say no, I'm not feeling lonely no more. You see, I'm smiling a lot today, right? You guys saw the difference. If you go to, like, 1 month video, I'll smile, but I didn't smile as much as I'm doing today, right? Oh Lord. Back Kwame, but this said, challenge yourself. I love that. A lot of us don't want to challenge ourselves. You know why? Because we settle for less. So let me greet everybody, then I'll come back to this. Brakwame, oh, you just gave me something to, like, really milk it. Sister, yeah, for that to Brenny, our Altaba says Yamawakwaba. Hello, Sister Adwoa, and all the people on the platform. Yamwaka. This is our saucy Kenny. Yamwaka says, Tido to say, she says, sister, Obabansa Asosika. Osan wouldn't get come home. She said, greetings, everybody. Greetings to you there. Greetings to you as well, says, hey, Evangelist Michael N. Chinie, aka Condemn. Welcome. How are you? Very impressive. God bless you. Hey, evangelist, we just will bro for our church. No, patch and say one go school and rich, but like your English, your writing is right on point. Well done. Back Kwame Brogy said, if you can say something good about others, zip it. Bam, 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 bam. So what the crowd there will can ye? And send me one of my men no be straightforward. Maybe I mean can't zip it. Like I said, shut up. Shut the F up. Don't say nothing. Duck, oh duck, duck nie. Obapan's comfort miracle and name says Yamawa Kwaba, and she's greeting everybody. Challenge yourself, Bra Kwame, Bedu Obi. I feel so to say, oh Lord, what's it challenge yourself? A lot of us do not challenge ourselves because some of us feel that we're not smart enough. Some people may feel that, oh, I didn't have higher education, so that my partner is smarter than I am. No. Mm-mm. Yɛ kurom yɛse dɛn yɛwɔ fie nyansa ɛne yɛwɔ school nyansa. Obi wɔ hɔ a wakɔ school nyansa na onim, efie nyansa nso a wonim. Nti no, when you live with this person now, you in big trouble. It means you have to basically do everything. Your partner alone, no, just looking at your partner alone will buy you pressure. You'll be stressed out because that person will not be a supportive partner. Mhm. That person will not be a supportive person that you can, build a life with. Sometimes, you can't settle for less. So don't get into relationship, friendship, marriages, because of a person's physical appearance. Some people outside they may look as pretty as an angel, but inside they are the most wicked, evil people. All right, people, the way people are. Well, Sister Mekua will do this. If you have taken any type of psychology, right? Because psychology, they deal with humans, personality, mind, everything, posture, everything. So some people are good at watching you, your body language, how you speak, your eyes, how your eyes move around. The person will know that she's lying. Yeah, she's not telling the truth, right? Whereas sometimes, people are not able to give eye contact because of their tradition, right? Religion that um, their religion and so forth. Some people, when they speak, they put their hands behind them. Some people sit up and push chest out. Some people like those who kind of like lunch over. It would have to do with self-esteem, right? How people stand up. It someone can just watch you on TV, social media, and they will know when you're lying, right? The way that your eyes will twitch, your hands gesture, how you speaking is not moving with your lips. People will know that you are lying, right? So a lot of times, we don't want to challenge ourselves because in our community society, most Ghanaian people, both genders, they expecting other people to fix their problems for them. They don't want to fix their own problems, right? Um, if it's not the government, it's their parents. If it's not their parents, it's their rich brother, rich sister, rich auntie, rich uncle. It's somebody, right? A friend. Somebody has to save them from their struggles. But you can live your life in such manner, right? You have to be, even when someone support you to a certain level now, you need to know at some point, it's not going to continue to flow. It's gonna stop, right? But some of us, even we have some family members or friends who will encourage such person. Oh, your brother or your sister is in abroad. Why don't you just call them to ask them for money? Okay, So is that the life that you're gonna have? You have people, they have girlfriends, they have wives, they having babies, popping babies up. They can take care of themselves, but they are having children. How does one have children when you don't know how to take care of your children yourself, left alone your child, right? And a lot of people don't think beyond that. You need to use your brain. God gave us the brain to utilize it. He didn't give our brain to go and take a dump. One kasi yemfa ya adwen nko yi ye nan. Mm-mm. When you need to do certain things, right? So earlier I was using, oh yes, sister, yeah. Oh, sorry for that, bruh. Charlie, I love you. Learn helplessness. Exactly. They just don't want to do anything, right? You just want to just be, mhm, and you want people to take care of you. You want people to do everything for you. When you have issues, you don't want to use your brain. A lot of us don't know, right? Even when you don't use your brain, you don't think through things, but you just do it, or you following people because people just doing it. Sometimes you hear someone saying, well, I only did that because so and so did it. So are you so and so, or are you you? You have to pick and choose what you are about. We all have purpose, right? We are all born uniquely. Some people, they are geniuses. No matter what, you will not be able to reach their standards or measure up to them, but that's okay. Just because you cannot be somebody doesn't mean that you cannot be you. You need to learn to identify yourself. What are you good at? What are you not so good at? And where can you learn to be good at the things that you're not good at? We all have weakness and strength, right? Sometimes our strength can also become our weakness because we're not utilizing, we're not thinking through things, we're not going to the drawing board. When something does not go right, we just gave up. No. Even when it comes to our beliefs, right? A lot of people, they say they believe in God, but the things that they're doing, decisions that they're making, things that they're doing does not correspond with that, because they feel like, oh, I said I believe in God, so everybody believes me, I'm a Christian, right? Anybody can be a Christian, but most of those people are the most wickedest and evil. They do things in the dark, snake under grass, right? So a lot of times people, it just baffles me sometimes. I listen to people and I'll be like, oh my gosh. So what is the get to the point? Where are we going with this? Right? You need to have a structure plan, a realistic goal. Be strategic. Don't just, say things, do things, right? And not have an idea where we all know where we're from, where we used to be, where we at now, but where are you going? What is your purpose? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Some of us don't even have that goal. Some of us, we just go day by day. Some people, when they get things, they want to, like, show it off in one day. They don't think about tomorrow or the next day. Tomorrow never dies. We all know that. But everything that happens today, from this morning, I cannot go back to early this morning, midnight. But there will always be another midnight. So when we do things and it does not go the way that we want, or we did not do it right, never give up on that. You need to start over. Some people don't want to start over, right? Because they don't have the capacity to do that. People don't challenge themselves, they don't ask questions because they don't want to do nothing. As Sister Ya will put it, learn helplessness, because that's what they used to. Brother, call me, but you said three categories of people: those who think, And those for okay, those who think and think for others. Those who think for themselves, and those who can't think at all. And the last one is the dangerous the dangerous type. Hey, Bra Kwame. Oh Lord. But that is the truth. Oh my gosh. The people who cannot think for themselves at all. You're right. That's the most dangerous, because other people have to direct them. They only function with somebody else's direction, right? So, which means if you are dating someone like that, right, you have a parent like that, you have a partner like that, you have a co-worker like that, you have a friend like that now. They're always going to be listening to what another fool is telling them, and they will not sit to analyze if what I've been told is something that will create a problem, will cause another person to lose their life, will take somebody's life away. They don't sit and think, right? They're not using their basic fundamental sense, which most people will say common sense. I don't use common sense a lot because that term is unattractive to me as it used to, right? hmm So if you're not using your basic fundamental sense productively, how you expecting for that person, if someone tell them to kill you, they're not gonna kill you? Obi so wɔ nku ɛsiane sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ sika a wɔwɔ no sɛ wanku amfiri hɔnom a ɔde bɛma n'abusuafoɔ. Nti saa nipa no a ɔno ankasa ntumi nyi no, the person who cannot think for themselves no, someone give them idea, good or bad, they just going to grab it. So for sure, they are the most dangerous one that you don't want to interact with. You don't want to end up being your partner, because that person can cost you your life. They can cut your life short. hmm So it's just crazy. Brother Zik, I'm winning you cover. Oh, good evening to you as well. So we need to learn. We need to learn and learn and learn. The only time that we stop learning is when we no longer in this world. We die. And trust in me, everyone is going to die. Sometimes some people talk like they're never going to die. You like oh my goodness gracious. For me, and this is my personal opinion. So if anybody agrees with me, great. If nobody agrees with me, great. You can share your opinion about that. When it comes to men of God, pastors, bishops, apostles, evangelists, whomsoever, anyone who has to deal with religion, right? When the person starts speaking and they use this term, God said to me, or God revealed to me, right? Or when I went, that person is a liar. They using their brain. They just 419. They want to. They use God's name, for their own greedy purpose, right? Their selfish need. That's why. Because, like, if you are a Christian, you worship God, you believe in God, you trust yourself, right? And you trust in your fellow members. You know, you need to do encouragement, winning souls. But the things that some of them will be saying, right, is you say things to put fear in church members, right? Your fellow church members or whomsoever, some and to gain something. Now let me use an example. Let's just say, okay, what should I use that will be good? All right, this is the thing. I know someone, you know, it's a family friend. When their mother was alive, they used to go to, so many places. They walk a lot. You guys know what I'm talking about. Amo abosom bosom so ekoyi yeyi na obi owo bosom so no ono no usika ena ode ye de ode beye. Eye through you ena ode benya sika ye de ode beye. Enti wo ba, of course obeka bibi a wo peti no atua ne ka meboa. Enti saa nipa yi, this person, she and some of her siblings, started calling their own mother, a witch because somebody, one of a church member or church leader or um, someone from the swans told her that her mom was a witch. So she convinced some of her siblings, and they also, they team up calling their mother a witch. She's the reason why they are suffering. They not finding work. They don't have money and stuff like that. So this mother was mistreated in so many ways. Was emotionally abused, psychologically abused, physically abused, because you listening to some fool. So fast forward, their mother passed away, and the funeral, everything was done, and it's been, let me see, almost 10 years now. And these same people, their condition stays the same. So my question is, if it was their mother who was not, uh, who was a witch, that was not allowing them to be successful, or to succeed and all that other stuff, why are they still in the same way? There hasn't been any change. There haven't been any development. They're the same people. So now they move the witch stuff to another family member. And this is what we're talking about. This is what brother brother Kwame said. The last one, those who cannot think at all, and they are the most dangerous one, right? That's what it is. You accuse your mother for being a witch. You accuse your mother for being the cause of your suffering. You accuse your mother of being the cause of you not having money, right? And yet your mother passed away and you are still sitting where you were sitting. You haven't made any changes. So where is the problem coming from? It's you. Why do people see what is wrong with everyone, but they don't see what is wrong with themselves? Hmm? Is it something like I need help? Oh, you guys help me with that. Brother Brian ni D Brian Frimpong. Apamuti saying hello, sis. How are you? I am in the background watching every bit. Greetings to all your listeners. Greeting to you as well. Let me know if you want to come through. All right. If anybody wants to come and join in the conversation because it's freestyle, you can let me know. I'll send you the link. You can call in and you can join and we'll talk. Like I say, God never revealed himself to anyone, not in this our flesh and blood. Uh, I'm telling you. I mean, like, if you don't have your basic fundamental sense now, people are going to use your brain and play it as soccer. It's like, someone, they have soccer ball and they kicking it and kicking it. Even some people, they will tell you, oh, this Abrantier and this lady, they are so dumb. You can tell them anything and they will believe it. Why must somebody be your problem? Why you not solving? I mean, like when there is a situation, right? You have the beginning, the middle, and the end. A lot of people, they when the beginning start, right, they want to get to the end. They forget that the middle part is the most work that we have to do. What is beneath it? What prompted this to happen? Why is this person speaking to me the way that they're speaking to me? Is it something I said? How I conduct myself? Because I mean, if you are someone who insult all the time, nobody will respect you. You say something, another person is going to insult you. But if you're someone who respects yourself, you give respect to get respect back, right? Nobody is going to come and disrespect you, right? And even if someone says something that is disrespectful, most people who are respectful, they are very intelligent, and they use the emotional intelligence. Instead of insulting back, they use the instances or the situation to educate others. You don't have to be mad all the time. I still get mad, but get me on. Okay, Bishop, let me send it to you. You get upset, right? But when you get upset, right, you don't go crazy, right? Or you don't become a maniac, because you know how to control your emotions. As I said earlier, I used to have anger management problem, and it wasn't a pretty thing, and I always, when you see me, I look like I'm always mad. My lips was like, standing up this big. My face was always like, it's like, it looked so crowded, like, I wasn't smiling a lot. It was crazy. I didn't look pretty at all because of my anger. My facial expression was not pleasant, because someone would see me and they would know that, don't even go talk to this person because she looks mad, right? And that's what it is. When you have anger management problem, it affects your whole outlook, your body posture, because sometimes some abuses, they don't know. And like people, some of us, if we see you outside and you are an abuser, we will know based on your tone of voice, because people who get angry easily, like the way they talk, it has a distinctive sound, and it's very like their pitch, their voice, the pitch of their voice is very long. They don't know, because sometimes, like when you go to Ghanaian parties and you see some couples. One time I went to a party and I saw this couples. The lady was like really beautiful, and you can tell that she's being abused, because she wanted to go dance, and she asked her husband, and her husband was like, no, nobody's dancing. I don't want to dance. And she was like, oh, okay, I'm going to dance. And the husband was like, I don't want you dancing with anyone. So she was like, okay, that's fine. But before she can get up and go and dance, he held her hand, and over here at her wrist, like he was pushing his thumb down over here. You can't do that. And he was doing that, and I'm like sitting there looking, and I was like trying to see how long he would do that. So once the lady was able to get her hands away, she started rubbing her hands. And I was one of the people, serving. So I went and got water and, some sodas. And I went to them and I asked them if they need anything. So I was like, we kind of like need help in the back. Would she be able to like come and support us in serving to the guests and stuff like that? She looks at her husband, and her husband, nodded it. So she came with us. So when we went, the husband eyes was like following her everywhere. So we gave her a trail, and she carried some stuff, and stuff here and there. So before we know it, she was like in the back, talking to us. Her demeanor changed away from her husband. And then as she was talking, laughing with us and stuff, the husband came. He was like, uh, we leaving. And she was like, oh, okay. So, she got takeaway and stuff. And, we said goodbye. But I know the husband wants to leave because he sees her, in having a good time. When she was sitting with him, she was sitting like a statue, like, she wasn't comfortable. And I mean, I just don't know how some people will be doing stuff like that. You can do that. Oh, so, Bishop, let me send the thing for you. Okay. So let me see. Aha. Oh, greetings to the adorable sister Jordan Mesa. Hey, she say, man, you're adorable, bitch. Oh, my mom, Tima, I'm the too much. Hey. Oh, man. Oh, sister, yeah. I know, pay what's her name here? And next time me ye busy, where they're sorry, so I time na me ye meeting. And man, who cry, I feel like me boss. When you know, yeah, some. Let me see. Bishop, okay. Oh, come on. And I, okay. Mm-hmm. And let me see, brother D. Brian proposal. Lazy people accuse others for their misfortunes in life, which is very sad. And that's the bottom line. I mean, small minds always doing the negative stuff. Great minds, they have ideas, so they don't have time to deal with negativity and all that. They want to add to their life. So a lot of times people don't get it. So when you go on social media, you definitely know people who with the small mind. um, those who take nude pictures of someone that they slept with or video someone that they have sex with or have a relationship with and it didn't work out so great, so they want to bring the person down. That's all that is just foolishness and small mind people. Why would you do that? Huh? Like you sleeping with somebody and you telling people, "Oh, I slept with this person." I mean, that's like um, a shower to the extreme. I mean, you letting everybody know, say, you don't respect yourself, you don't value yourself. There are some things you do behind closed door. It stays behind closed door. If you're using it to teaching someone, but to bring someone down, is just foolishness. It says WXTVMCAJZ. I should be wearing my glasses because I'm squinting my eyes. Bishop said, okay, get me on. Oh, Sister Nana Brown, obviously my kwaba pam. Apomu ete saying, yeah, Sister, yeah, for that, bra. Insecurity. And also, yeah, one biggest thing with so many of us, a lot of men, a lot of women, they are very insecure. And when one is insecure, they get jealous easily, they get envious, they tend to like copy other people, follow, unnecessary competition and comparison. They want to live other people's life. They pretend a lot, they always like they dependent, right? It's a lot. It's like I said, wow, this is sad. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Hello, my beautiful sister Matilda. Or say, I love your first name, Matilda. The way it falls on the tongue is like awesome. Hi, good evening from you, from the UK. Good evening. I put what to say. Bishop Michael Abwajigansani. Bishop.
Sister, yeah, made the star you are.
Because America almost a bishop. But yes, Ghana a bishop. But it's like bishop because it's SHOP, right? I have to do
There
it.
been so winning. I'm so winning Ghana. Oh, America.
Oh, K Crown account was saying, why do you keep saying in bishop, bishop? It's bishop. I was like, okay, now like I'm just saying it the way that but American like English,
What am
and
I saying about winter birthday and I'm going over?
oh, minimum pa me you imagine for you.
Yeah. What am
Yeah, Messi you might be everyone.
When him say and they freestyle program and I really can send be na Tomakuma super.
Oh wow, which one?
Michia etiefo e wo so nyina na memfa nchia kese ma Brian that Ankra Aquays e wo so and a one of our inspirational writer Yafoda Atobra.
Sister Yanni, she's the #1 bestseller. Well,
and one of our amazing online radio hosts presenter Adia.
Yes, boss
lady. And ye chia obi bia was be a support to be no Adwoa.
Yes.
Only say and a freestyle, mame acknowledge everyone that comes on your program. Those I can't see them, I cannot see their names.
Sage Williams, obviously my Kwaba.
St. Williams.
No, Sage Williams.
I'm a face of Saint.
Wow, look.
Hey, when say and they freestyle, but David can be bow basso, enter me by line. So I was say do stage be we have to celebrate people for the good work they do.
That's right.
Adwoa, you are doing a good work.
Thank you, Bishop.
Idea nka ubejina ho nanka uye beef nka nkofo abegusu bebre.
Oh, for sure.
Education now what the man. People don't want to learn.
No, correct.
But me catch row say uye minua prekope. Minua penyin enye say a minua ketwa uye bu
I'm here size no. Me no.
When you say I'm for fee say we are just social media people. Omunim say we are my big sister.
Sometimes we don't put it up there. But when you're gray, you're gray yet.
There be say a member tanya grace and I will say no say share Chris cross so onya gray. But
because you're my baby sister.
But I will say no nyame na shirawo. Enti na sisi ano But Adwoa, on the more serious note, no nyame shirawo for every educational problem. Program away because Brian didn't remember me who am I confused, honorable Brian Date Frepon. God bless you.
Hey, what in your say, Adwoa? The car that will bring you to your hometown is being prepared. Take it. I don't want it. So take your mind off Nana Chiamie Jay's birthday and see what will happen. Okay, Mate?
Birthday no say bibia to me see. Unim say okay a obo sister needing Sage no I'm Sage na me feel say was saint. We mama fa no ntwam ansa na am yakọ sunsum wi asesem na wo kan so na men clear bibi kakra wo.
Brother Brian says speak inside Bishop.
Wouldn't say ebra na school sem so na na yesi school obi ambo Saint Bakudi na obi abo Saint Matthew, Saint Paul, Saint then na boy ba ko tena ho. Omaboboni na Saint Matthew, Saint Pete, John near there. Ojano bisa says Saint Excession. So ubi oye on tuni. Like ubi of sorry or so many nyame.
Okay.
Inti ehona boy any man is as says Saint me mame Adwoa for you. And I said, others, no, say, we say, obi or some nyame like oil who tune. Me, mamma, so they are no pay you bring no question. It is a new man for you. Say, me, I do for you.
Brother Brian, one cassette to her. What do you want?
I do nyame shira here. Abrabo Mu Nsem a wo de ba no wo ho. Aya na nipa fi say bia you just do the program but and then I want to celebrate you.
Wow. Thank you.
And because inyama bebre ho me personally me sua e program no so.
Wow.
And on the time difference so but learned a lot, and I want to encourage every one of us who be about programs to say, because when say me can say me actually that was 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Me about programs so 2018, and I can say it a time has come now. It will take only mature people to watch you.
That's right. And it has happened. Only mature people watches me.
Because almost share program in be matured.
For sure.
Intina the make catch on say
And knowledgeable.
menu penina menshiraw. Na nyame nkosuma wo the grace and ahoden na ye more.
Amen.
And the one a pastor a suffer a
Okoso.
or say
Pastor Okoso.
and the say me put it one thing
Okay, Samuel, the old brother, the Samuel. So
and it is Samuel ahead. Somewhere they make me about, but the account there me put it or be any say no for so problem. The be a software will be an nyame so nhyira because you are making great impact.
Thank you.
Na erade nhyira na erade ma wo more insight na be boy because obi a otie program obi a be pick a whole lot. Membra question back yasem back obi a wo de kan say sunsum wiase a obi kobo ne maame be yie den ya mai.
Maame ni wu ye no nso ba bi otie na otie. Onye ye.
Wonim say me ka sa asem we asofo bebre wonye happy but emfa me ho. Adwoa ye mu bebre ohun Bible no ye si ni ti ase ne kenkan Bible.
Sister Sika, Saint, me maame Adwoa fojo.
I'm a surgeon, Dani, the Asamabo.
Bishop the assembly back report the assembly or the nanaya, but
80 wow, share when him say, Yamu bebre on him. Adwoa, I pray, say, I saw for bebre. Ye benya kwan esua de na ye hunu nyansa.
Brother Brian, who did China?
Adwoa mini answer the mouth. Why?
Mate, na some in front to my me
pacho why na abaso ye no holy angel kweju.
Winning the pakropa.
Bishop ni unimidiana.
There be say edi amenom no minim say holy angel. Na angel name ye holy. Na sanso de angel name no what na holy angel.
Me pese me cho si mu api.
Say onu onim de enti odi holy angel ato ne so no obi a oye akola body bia na say na so awu bia oye a wodi din a eye innocent to the din so
Aga bisa mama ya for that so time and afa no to.
If you have time, can you come on and share opinion or call my WhatsApp?
There be unse ombra so na mene Brian yen celebrate you because we want to celebrate you people. We want to celebrate you people.
That is so sweet.
Honestly,
I just celebration yentin amba you.
Oh, sound enti birthday na dia na mo ya ma no.
Me pa your birthday name onipa na ni ho. It is here no.
Me kobre oni ho wa baba ko here Tuesday no na mko fa no buy.
Sa enti wa kidnap na si.
Bishop.
Yes.
Or by any time out of him.
Inti asem na waka me translate akọ eyi atwi a o hye emre ewo ni.
Oh my God! It's sunsum no Bishop. Oh dear.
So when we say sunsum wiase na me pese me ka kire asofo bebre omo ne a me ko sunsum wiase omo nja sha jimidie no na emwa.
Hard dream because
yeah. When say sometimes when they come and say then me call sunsum wiase no we mu na hu no ohunte we mu na udi ntro uwi ade onka nokre na usi dan ko sunsumu a wosan so free sunsumu bae.
Bishop, what am I supposed to say?
Sister Asosika. Adwoa do was saying to that now. And then I Saint AZ. Saint AZ simply means Saint Aza.
So for Bishop, what's his name? Sister Sage is greeting you.
Oh, Sister Sage, God bless you. Here, Udini the Asamabo.
Sister Yasa, you people are not current to cry. I'm telling you, Bishop name Brother Brian, I'm about to say
Sister Adwoa, unim say, and then okay say.
After that, I am in a year with the bishop. Maybe there's the other room.
We also a freestyle.
A freestyle, yes.
And then so there we want to celebrate who and then Mama Adi, a boss lady, or Tama, because we want to acknowledge you people.
Yeah.
We want to celebrate you people.
Yes, celebrate everybody here today.
Unim say, Sisi and un say a line by line. Na Mama a yafo that say yenye talent on.
Yeah. Sister, please, Adwoa, can I join?
Okay, Obi about Johnny be a fan so, and then wouldn't say, and then a star be.
Let me send it to you.
Okay. Now, Brian, then I would, you know.
Bishop, na me dear money control for you, but maybe sorry, why?
Okay, wouldn't say me call, wouldn't say time and I me call a school, nam way, you know, my Gareni control for you.
I know, I catch them would say, Munim se care, but into no one yet current.
Oh, Debbie, Mammy, maybe I mean himself about. Meaning so about Adwoa the next year.
Next year when he found me,
Adwoa, they are obey obedu a last week in the program never was Saturday.
Yes.
Be do Sunday and you
No. I
do when
up on Tuesday morning. There no crab with him there me yeah.
And I'll come with my semi.
Maybe now yes, I'm a coffee or you play any bedroom has say 5:30 into your catch me. So bedroom have 5:30. It's me estimate so bedroom 5:30. I have at least 45 to an hour.
No estimation and not a dollar rate and not a euro rate.
Now $100 rate. It's you know, man, free and some. So now me ye pussy on kwan so in the hall because he likes pussy. It's me young kwan in me, you know. After na me family, me be fa my family cars of wafa.
Brian, me pacho. Mamin clear BBC na yenye freestyle no. Sister Adwoa. When him say asofo aya omo kana me call sunsun wi asina hwe ewo mu say abayisem ewo ewo mu say abayisem ewo
I want to sunsun wi ase and saw that he had come why
ewo mu say abayisem
me ya for that bro you more
sister ya brother Brian say we are more because
there you and na Brian, my interpret the obeke bia or more or bebre.
Bishop Oyade.
Wow, look at this. It me drew airport 1 late because it's will be copia bunting or friend is everywhere him and I'm passing
Adwoa.
Yes.
The opia misa for explanation. I don't know explain no.
Brian, thumbs up. I
don't know explain no.
No, I'm not. No, I'm saying.
Debbie, wait. Where's the confession hour?
Confession hour.
I'm also eating Gary and contemporary Freud.
But Uncle, stop that because you can't come here and tease people because I said I didn't push you, right?
Number two, Uncle, but your contemporary Freud, and gonna na angwa.
And I Kobe can one answer Kobe.
Bishop, I question your bishop. We say I said me once I me person me de baus with the Timothy.
Any man found my wood to
Right. Right. When him say, as I wear the mammy, you know, the other can be from man, the Bebo.
Bishop, we are Yaminipa, right?
Then Pacho. Now try or not. Oh, we are on Yamada.
Bishop, me the Adwoa person what you say me nyame adre.
No, me kase empanyifo no. Say sorry your levels, right? You want empanyifo, you want sorry ma, right?
Yeah, me too.
That is because I as empanyifo no leaders no and omo kase omo ko sunsun wiase. Me dey me say omo ko omo nka ho.
Adwoa only say we Brian ebe support me. Only say only say Jimmy ena ye mu bebre ye de hunkonkron edi agro hunkonkron onjimi sao
No correct.
Hwe se nyame e move a sometimes yan tenase na yen share Bible ye na yan revisit scripture when the Holy Spirit is moving awon ade eye fi entumi ma the Holy Spirit and appear and all operate.
No correct.
Enti ye asofo no bebre na ye gina won na ye kasa na me ko sunsum wiase ye be wie na ye din kwase asem ne mo asem no because nyame nkokon twe ne ho ahomfi na be because bebre na ye gina won na ye mind so na things no Holy Spirit no on perfin on pen kwase asem o twe ne ho a evil spirit will possess you straight.
And it's not going to be just one evil spirit. It's multiple. And you know, like Brother Brian, I see who are fan now for an infair fanny brow eye near here.
Me.
Hey, brother Ankra with Kobe pa. Kobe. The
head. One will say, Intino, they make a tune say, Omwa Sebe. Me se me aboaje wo ho me nana ya se me ma metiase na wo ye sofo se wo ye imam hwan na be katem se me ma me ye beifo a so trobia me diu ransa na wo
I thought I mean Kwame the only one I have thought of that.
I'm telling you I'm telling you so trobia me diu no wo ho
Bishop unim baby. And then the we choose what we want to listen. And none of the problems at the brain.
Miracle.
And none of the problems brain. Me make I say Ghana na make metonium, right?
Now there was na say oda hotonium. Now ka say Ghana metonium
and this is first because RS has gramming good. Now Mikael said me call it was a prayer camp and no mo invite me ma me kotonyo. Na me too no muni wie na me kotena se na dia only be prayer camp on frame me. E di me gina anim ho say when who say bibi koso ma brabo. And it was about my father. O kanyoma bebre and na me papa no ye be bu nsama ma brabo mu na whole lot. Nipa me ne tifi no niama nko ye. Things were not working the way they should. It's no me away. Why must you tell me say yes into your that moment I lost everything in me by staying in that prayer grounds. I lost everything because unim me and you say unim me papa unim me busia. So why must you use that platform to tell me say papa no? Tina say me na me dem papa brewa na say me na ma be me papa on komode achiro. That was where I was thinking from. See, me fio na me na actually na me ko ejuma I just took off, went to work early. The next day no friend me, oh, you do some babeja for real no friend me na my baba be ma solo. Yeah, the name me I then so I was really mad with him. Then you know you sue what was going on in my home. And the babe hyping at home. Oh, there be a yes, and I'm saying, and yes, sir, that will be the last day I'll be home. No, for are gonna meet it. Me fear crack or na tema for a couple of years. Or be a program what tema. I saw that any say me no pay. Ubi catcher and said, this house is where I live. Oba na mini ho. Me te say oba but I'm bodami. I go be a me hu na check. I'm bodami. That is when I me catcher me who say I saw for my draw line am home because me quite sorry me bomb pie me redeem me buy.
Me can be ana.
Oh, Bishop, let me the work on but me found call category anymore.
Okay.
Man, the one line payment do back home.
Obi Johnny Kalo.
Me ton lies.
Say I saw funny be a rap and as Bishop win almost start here. I say ya troll lines na ma omona omo really actually nipa. Me will start here meaning.
But I brother Brian, I Bishop, Mummy and me with some question. For me, I truly believe that as human being, as a man, as a father, as a brother, as an uncle, as a sister, as a woman, as a mother, as whomever you are, we need to know how to handle both our highs and lows, right? And we should not follow the crowd or trend, and we need to learn to make our own, right? It's as people, why is it so difficult for us to learn to grow? That we always talk about, we always giving excuses, reasons, and blaming game, because I feel that these three things are some of the part of the problem, because the more we give reasons and excuses and blaming game, it doesn't allow us to take accountability, right? It also give us room to do foolish things because other people are receptive to it, right? And the thing is, like, we have what I put here. I said we have the power to be our own miracle by breaking the cycle of normality. Mami fansho or no man fansho. Sometimes we can bro for now. We can want to be more. No,
I don't patch your bro no can with him the end in the better so yeah mpe if you trim na can bro. Why?
I say too much on one I'll catch it off.
Na Bishop they make me boa. Ebi na all kan a ohun baby odisi na chese ya ka de yemfa yen kan wo musa ade.
Right.
No, I'm just saying, why are we receptive to what others are telling us when we have our own ability? We have the capacity, we have the brain to use for ourselves.
Sister Jabonsema, question will be saying it is because we have refused to learn and refused to mature.
And another Bishop, there is a saying say great minds always think big.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Say obi e can be betrayal. Na asem na eba wo ho no. Why dream do? Now to me a dream at the same time listening na. Ube hu say ensem na eba na ye ni nyina mpo na pertain to you. And ye ni nyina na wo so ojima ho. Oh, cause obi wo na ne kasa. Their eba ne dia say oji without sieving, without picking what is without picking what is directed for them. But I say no, it doesn't work that way. But I don't want to use a particular word. It takes only a fool to listen and don't think. May you sorry, so be team na say bia why you be
sorry because Bible no kind what Galatians chapter 3. Oh foolish Galatians, who has bewitched you? You began in the spirit, now you are made completely in the flesh. Sometimes when I see educated people sitting down for really treat so-called men of God who hypnotize them now, and I'm going to say, Adwoa, I thank God for the grace to mature.
That's right. Amen to that.
Because maturity is all that you need to be able to become successful.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
na wakotena ho na woye obi a wako university ewie na sofu ya beka kyese me ko sunsun wi ase nti na ya na o ma ho hunu concussion bi ama na o ma me na eyo senka me ma me frishi ate ase pa na wo begina beka se me ma me na eyo me so trobi a me tiun ebra me ma me se beta frache ofa hu hie mu where was the evil spirit?
This is Kama send you a link, right?
Bishop, asema ye kind of a simple sano. Ibisi with me not long ago, a couple of years me. My auntie, the last of the family, me mama munya. Before my grandfather bay.
Oh, brother.
Or my grandfather bay. Now my grandfather is free muno during the funeral. Nko fu efi ni baby or tin any adofo bejano. Emano sika like donations in private. Ofi ho no mo kodu ai baby or on the back no. Obi bo modern friend phone so ka chen so obi a send this card ya mano na say nti on fa any phone number ambra no mo send the mano. Na ni ba na ho so na sika na wanya na wahunya nsa de akwakoto ne mobile money so say odu baby or kona na de akoye de oye no. Ne yakote afri ni phone so. Mete ya na sama me kan ni say and ya also your bayi na wakwa gi donation when years no abefa na de ko. That's the feedback I gave her. And ever since that time no kase de kaso ne me nkase bi na maka say yes me so mabeye be for my join the company. Nti me di bi abre no. Oh, ye ntena wi ase nya ade sa. Wa bra boy nsi wi yi a, wo ma me odo ba wi ase. Bone be no de ayo.
I
Bone be no de ayo.
mean, that's one of the problems. But this is how Obapa Asosika Sembia. She has said something that is like right on point. And it's something that many of us need to also, kind of like, discuss it. Or see, sometimes when you go through, you are in a situation, you become vulnerable to these so-called pastors, which is true because they look for the vulnerable people. Like when you're going
Sister
through
Adwoa,
a situation, that's when they come at you.
wonim say hwe ma men clear bibi me pese enne asofo a sebeta frache o omo se nyame afro na omo nye adwuma no omo nkopa adwuma nye
Yeah, because we are software no interested in
because
I have
time na asofo enye adwuma na we were in the priesthood season. Sa priesthood time ne de na 12 tribes na eye adwuma 11 tribes na omo de become the Levite. But we are no longer in the priesthood,
Brother Kwanzaa, I'm sending link in Abrabo.
mesre say at least no maturity on omo anyame afre wom na omo ka se omo kosunsun wiase no aya omo emfa maturity enye presentation. Where me asema wo kan ya me ka se fa meto so no hwe minnim ebusua bi a enne enumi a abeda wo so no Adwoa me gina nyame enim se sofo bie ne obetumi abompa ye birikisa no me ene da.
Oh, sir.
Omo maame no single mother she went through so much pain to raise ne mano omo papa abandon na wo na maame ebedu stage bi ne ntoma nyina oton maame no tumi kwa adopa se me ka adopa o te ase
no
oko adopa okodo no agiska no agiska
Adopa ye obi a onyi bibia ye na osori a no wako hu obi say bia ufie nim efu mpacho ma mendo ma obeye everything possible to get it done no we chianika.
Okay, Sister Ska, I'm going to send you my WhatsApp number through your messenger so you can call there. Also, I'll try out in Timim, but let me send you my WhatsApp number.
Na maame kodo adopa na wako nsuo pa o de ahwemu a mama wie suku na wo sebita fracho wo bema na wo mu no ode wo ho kɔbɔ afekubɔ bɔne a enyama ekyia ma wo no sɔfo bi a sebita frache wani mu a n'ani so biri no eka kyerɛ sɛ o maame na ɛyɛ wunti a sisi a no wontumi enyim abrantie de kokoɔ ebesum ne maame hwe hɔ ma ne maame enan ehwanye Adwoa maame anti apɔda ɔka ne nemu maame nan bɛn hono yɛ na maame de kɔ ensie do
Oh, sir.
maame wie yɛ no wo abrantie no your life has not recovered.
Says come on. Bishop, me pacho, me ma re fi baby a wedu. Sister Sky, ya mo akwa ba.
Yo ma me na money edwuma.
Yeah, that's it.
Me share with you for wa friend for ne ya type Facebook.
Oh, yeah, they was so. Hey, now what is the papa?
Na says edi no bo aboni nyina
What the papa aso sika papa bi.
And I will BSC sister you with me.
Aso.
Okay.
Aso ana aso.
Why aso dey be aso. Why you do?
That you say German brofo no ASO.
We say dey kanu pen si pen aso.
Aso dia na
Bishop Mr. Ye ni aba nkasa ye.
O say
enye ayo saint
sister now you the tears here.
And sister mama asosika unim say ye ka kire ami Brian abayawe ye ka kire nkofo ye say obi amfa him amfa for me sentence and Brian so ma I gave my book to him. I called him to come. Sister sika sobaya I saw him in the car. Menkwami jina osan so maka him na wie sa me jam nye bi nka me jam say media me him mensa.
Wow, listen to you. Bishop. Stop it. He says yeah, mama kwaba.
Bishop asama o kanu. Say dia wono o ebi on city and profo e koma so fu bi kache ne say dia o maame
no
na say obebo na sum maame odo maame kan say bin show ewiase aye wo mu no bia ne dia wa fem
no correct
and no bia so ne sabi ne ntete ya ye de
e man
na panimfo kan say bi say wa ma wo ben su emra wo sana onyine a obesu ama
no correct yey
enti wow bad time not sabi obi anya perfect
no correct
mo ye wadwene say o bawtiri mo pose wo bewo na dia na wo asudie da so
no correct
na asudie na da yen so no na ya na ye pese ye ma ebinum efa asudie no emra ye ma no esusa na ye krom na asudie na ye ma ebinum fa ne say ye play sympathy game
no correct
na sympathy game no you hear me me ho kire me so bibia mo enye wie na ode ne ba we akotena we nchen na ode ne ba we akotena we nchen eti da bia no place as sympathy game na no obi ahonyemo bo
ampa
eti sabi owu na wo nsem kakra na wa bon ho modi an wa bedru da bia wo yesa wo muwa no pe
with you more day no correct
meanwhile no abrabo no sami obi ake no e no ye den obon Nemo msa wiro msa ubekwa ubetini ahede edrum pempensu dia ubetini ahwe wo mana oso obeden ubehwe wo mo na sabi obi ohon ma ne baba ako obi ohon so ani ma bebre na so sabi o dia o ne ma bebre no otini po ne ho so hwe mofra ni nyina ma mo yeden omunya bebe si
no correct
aya na ni pa bitini ka se nyame som ene ye de teteme sabi nyame som no e question e ye dia hi he na me som
no correct
and ye did say wo
what a wow
as an example me kroyi ya pa mi ni na ye tete o so sorry efi and when ye wo ya to ye those days no na so sorry na wo and then a charismatic any Pentecost aje empatem.
Ampa.
But young in any day, and I'm no more comfort them, no more sorry.
No credit.
It's no man, nothing sorry, no, so you're common, catch and say. There be a friend, the old work from our phone over the age.
No credit.
Yes, yes, Sunny, and said, no,
Ampa.
so what you see? It's one in all was our ideologies, no,
no credit.
It's be crazy in a area. No, we're Abrabo a full sunny. There were hard times and a good times.
No credit.
It's none so background here home, sorry, now we should tell when you say, and you remember in a day.
They are some.
And because of the ABA, let's all see preoccupied also, mammy, yo. Name ABA, not mammy, I can't see bitro. No, we in the end, I won't say some new soon as I saw. And was so no, it's like I say, and your mammy where you're there for. I'm happy. It's in somehow catch them in the end of the week, and your soft week, what did you go? I'm sorry.
Yes, some I can and no neighbor.
And no neighbor.
Yeah, no me and ma.
Yeah, no me, no me, and you know, yeah, but I didn't see a fruit. Enquire no me and my yamma. And I am ya and do my yes, getting a child of coin, ya be true cream. No, correct. It's ya baby true, and what are we learning? And what are we taking from the beer ya be true? No, yeah, the buyer no, a be very rich. Name moment, baby, ya bay so no. We can see the devil itself will cream at the same time, the best of all, so no, you know what actually. It's a mood here and I be choosing. And then the social media abba. And I said you need a pure name. It's here no information travels so easily and they're very accessible. First, now you be back and your mind.
Oh, Nantissa, we are right.
Yes, it's a cat. I used to condemn you. Me, I have been there. I know how it feels.
Wow.
Okay? It is so big because we would suffer with you. They are there now. But baby Beba will be free. Wow. And kakra. We encourage them. And sometimes it's all can be dear auntie. I saw go schizophrenic. We are the ones
the repeat why.
Ube money
no credit.
Ube encouraging, now be directing. It's be almost as the high tempered. Who continue for crowd all your enemy.
Won't you?
Say you continue educating. And bring you back, obey a day. Obey say, hey, said baby, I mean, and fast will be any day. So
my goodness.
Obofua aso wakasa papa.
And sister, I saw to say, you said you mentioned say you been there. What was your breaking point?
My breaking point was
Sister Adwoa, I heard there my infant because Mama Nakasa.
No, I had this year.
And in detail, but in some way,
briefly
breaking point in a point to be mere impression. I am somebody. I mean, take you be I always want to work hard for me.
For yourself.
Okay.
Develop your own.
I'm not very, no, depending on people.
Obiso.
And I desire anything. Okay. Maybe it's my weakness. And also to me, me also. It will got to a point and I realize this, say, you know what? Blaming game and doing all these things around, is it helping me? It's not. It's a sesame so many days, me forget it.
Yeah, that's right.
Move on. It took a few steps to be to say you all cannot. And one day I was fair. It took a few steps to be for me and listening to other people. And Makano, a prophet, a Makaban, a platform. So
okay.
And you know, it won't take one day. It won't take 2 days.
No.
Yeah. But now your background. It is so be here. Yes, Ghanaians and also Africans, we have to understand baby and free air.
The judgmental has to be less.
And no when they can easily help people. Because of our background, no I share baby our money free, no I share baby our back free, no I share baby at the no I share a fear for a winning you power new money and son or baby because oh boy, we have a big impact in your life.
That's
so
right.
Where can we start? who are starting then your readiness and your own forgiveness say, I will forgive myself for not knowing, and now I know. No, then you can move on.
No,
but we just come blank and we say to ourselves, oh, I suffer and Ujiwamachi and Ubomani Bayi and Ubonana Bayi. No, it's not their fault. That's what they know.
No,
and I suffer if we go to their also background, I'm telling you, you'll be shocked how they started this and where they are. Now, at the about when you try to free, so I think say you have to have a program about it. At the about
me, yes, our program now. Me know never you.
There be ufri shakwe.
But
at the about announce me and say for the past 2 or 3 years, mommy FM stations and work.
That's right.
Young girls and young boys are you, especially if you want to school them. The woman's actually so called they say
no,
but I feel a whole number of administration places instead of some before school. Instead of some back and find what you or sing a mere man in to watch it. No, my 1 hour, 2 hours, then they are singing. No, what platinum. That I feel no better you or go from platform to platform.
Yeah.
What is this? A whole almost traffic. Not I feel not any swadibno. I feel no better you for. I feel not anyone.
Yeah, some more. And no,
that is also another problem. And I mean, you know, so say a system na help you. Backgrounds and then your baby if you free no. You need enough education about who God is really on.
Yeah.
No correct. Na he cry na yes son. Na heaven look na wa na in na he na yeko. There's a lot to talk about this topic.
Oh, most definitely says you know crepa when no me yeah me no be. I said, you say when you have a WhatsApp number, no, we will talk and then make plans on some topics I bet me I bet discuss because we need to say the youth, the new generation, normally a future. So you know, sometimes you know, I know say a lot of people no, they don't want to come and listen to educative program. They want to come and listen to Diabo. Yeah. But like me mama I can't ask more say Adwoa say nipa ba akokra na ehwe wa you have made a difference in you know like that's what I focus on but there are so much you betimi asua free ye ho ye honom ho so you betimi a kire ye ho because obi wo honom a we experience so many things you know using our personal experiences and so you see experience should make you what the best teaching, you know, but will be a honor the experience no BB and film they will continue to repeat things and no falling into giving excuses will be a honor so it is or my reasons and the blaming game and yeah because of many bishop na or when to brother Brian Koa a very different so we just tell ourselves lies because person.
Unim say yenu abana kasa
What say?
Last week, last week you say you had a program about Osinachi.
Yes.
Or your singer.
Yeah.
And a choir of us people are falling in love with it.
Exactly.
But you must say what you not also emotions not idiot. And your time conditional woman,
no
any sorrow, any pain, and no, no, pigeon, anything. Now I say, I deal with another Tomaco muscle. Therefore, and no, I'm missing it's all to the pain out. And we did not understand.
I know because
communicating with us, and we did not get it.
Most definitely.
It's you know. Me call Facebook not as a meeting team
Martin says Bishop
before Bekono a sister a associate, right?
Yes.
I
was say aso no talk aso no okay
me patcho unim say Brian ya we say me crosso ntin me koka
Bishop Bishop, sister, no crazy simple crowd, who they buy into the tall
There
boys.
be say sister, no say, and from an American one.
Well spoken.
But me person me catch and say, sister, no aso sika, Yamishao.
Amen.
When him say, you have spoken. And there's and some of you discussing now. What can you do with the can you the very freestyle?
Yeah,
You're the very freestyle. Because what I want to say is saying I mean more grace. Because only say people until say any penny baby, you know, people will still be in prison and enslaved. Until say people will come to the place. Sometimes I will say nipa. Most of them, they go through what they need to go through to come out of what they need to come out of.
Yes, of course.
But in some of our Canadian, yen kiremubio, wakasa, we say assembly poor. And we have to respect the fact to say wakasa.
Because okitanim dieno.
Eno asosika. Means to make the battle so say piao wakasa to say
Wakasa.
say we are more angaza.
Now me pacho mama me misande say in fact say sister awosika enosika
Bishop
sisiano wakodu baby wo edini emedo enosika mama minchia Belinda Ajari unim say Brian me fan say as more kind of man too.
Mami enosika so enosika onya kakra.
Na say send your casa utimi hu say oyenye no mu bia ntini.
I say I'm great people think alike. Anna
Bishop, do you have a question for Yeniaba? And I say you don't have a question, please.
I just question me baby son Brian interfere or interrupt me.
Mimi makasa.
Let's come on guys, let's stay focused
because Brian a resusum we are say 80 minutes.
But Brian, cut it out.
Me meaning susum we are saying madam baby wa.
I mean sister awosika awo asosika. Question person baby sound
asosika enye awo ye AWO
sister odi awo ni ba we say wan kan wo ntijano odi enu ni ba obeka wo Bishop flow in the spirit.
Go ahead.
Right, and I make sure you I can't. Me person be beside say sisia no ohun afutuo ben hwe me yesofo na adwoanye say bia me just Facebook sofo. I was ordained to 2005 as a clergy.
That's a long time. Congratulations.
Thank you. And I've been in ministry since 1996. 1996. That's when I've been in ministry.
Yeah, straightforward, straight up.
But the truth of the matter is, I mean, there are times that we all go through certain level of immaturity and foolishness, but we need to mature.
Brother Kwanzaa, your device is not connecting. Okay, listen, turn on your mic and camera. And then a bit nyama turning radio. Bishop, ask sister
Masemba kwa mibisa ne se sisia no. Enye se bia ye kasetia asofo, there are some genuine men of God out there. But is there a footwo ben and obejato platform we so a asofo na nyame mfre won. Won wa ekomode won. Won na woni su bere won na wode esese nyame se no. I want her to, because wakasa, I want her to leave at least a short advice for them. Mame, because me kwa kan ye be say bia me attack wo.
That's the bishop. After my catch asofo no, sans minimum o makumem. Minim said your margin. Namin or my namon, tinting, say, Nipa Smithsy, and then your papa. Nemo me, ya true now, so catch say, by their fruits, we shall know them. It is said you and your mom will get a may who's a said you way on yes of papa. A foot to a medibana want to say. Omubaya Shanish, Omubaya, you know, Omuni. A yesikata, Omunya Bible non so. No one could be papa be sabi and ye. Na from Tumla or my brabum. Instead of on Befa Bible, no, na omode and Yumudi Cataso, na omode bump for Apuno, and wow, a Bema almost soon mano, or Wabani base, Yano. If you are Miami and Sa back of a funny papa, back of a funny man, a man to be a man if I have a class a man.
Some recruit too. I'm recruit too.
If you know, send generations to come, this will not end. You mom has almost so back. Not only tea or was I see so they sit the fire chain happening. Not only tea at level if you are seeing when they say, a pay nanka or baby all funnel. Then you never know the uncle for no yas. That's what I was fun. Well, who say I'm one of the media method will be a conenuma at the poor one. Or one year deeper and no better.
Amen. That
great. We are and then me two chairman. Me two chairman. Serious. And
yeah, Adwoa me ni no so e kwai cause what.
And one of these days, no, Brian Chinyabotre, one of these days, me no buy a one-on-one program.
No problem,
yeah.
Many brother Brian so after you can everyone.
No crap.
But Adwoa, you know about the job. Who said,
my dear to mommy?
Me time no comment, but the immediate transfer and say, where the Miss Remu, Minu, no mamma,
Uber connected with mic and then the camera and white, and son met me. I do. So, brother Brian, Bishop, Mona Mudimu phone, I did. Mubet me, I'm a brother Kwanza, Kwaya or Befaswa, obey me, I met me, I
said, I was say, sending a link now, I was say, or call Google Chrome, and send away to me, says it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chrome,
Google Chrome, Nanka, or click a link in this one, I bet that, crotch natty. I bet directing.
I bet directing.
Hey, I have car. Right.
And your call Google Chrome now.
First of all, on just say the Google Chrome or you signed in.
Okay.
On you signed in allow because a app are connected to Google Chrome.
Okay, brother Kwanza, making sure say we Google Chrome no is connected and no nebet allow now what me aba.
Why? And I feel to say oko insider oko behu screener a back catch and say on allow microphone and video into one click here no so and on to me connected.
Okay.
One click.
WhatsApp number no afraid through
that. And you know, but sister Adwoa, I say we need a WhatsApp line. I would be a program. Anyway, Brian, unim say me pese me to unim say messenger. And you way Brian, so unim and you know my friend no. Wajimio.
Okay.
Wajimio.
Okay, hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Oh, wait.
My money pakura kabana ye na onu bedi yade.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Hey. Brian,
Bishop.
Yeah, for that to Brasi menu me no. Yeah, ya try be careful. Yeah, hurry up.
Oh, me cry there. Ni nyina mo ka he kura mi ntwameni.
Debi o say menu me no ya try be careful. And it stands you hurry up.
No dear mama why are there?
It is ya menu me no you say ya try be careful.
What I mean ka? Na minti we say no.
Adwoa pacho phone be na kura no.
Nikita iPhone the latest.
Why iPhone no
this is what I'm holding.
Why iPhone no huntia?
Brian, me share wo me pacho ye mo amenu me no. Coach nati mabeka Android.
No, because
Bishop made me cry iPhone. No.
Hold on, one bus soon, no.
Who could the iPhone?
I don't have the speaker.
And internet when you who be no.
Oh dear Lord, this is ridiculous.
Adwoa, calm down. Adwoa, calm down. You been one
Adwoa,
I am calm. Give me a second. Brother Kwanzaa, sorry. Just give me a second. I just need to get rid of this freaking
sister. And petty Brian,
when him say me babe Jane.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
Now Brian, imagine say wakushia obia ofo do draw say me na oton ekwegbe me.
Oh, Bishop.
Oton ekwegbe me na opai ekwegbe me oba pai ni say.
Baby.
There be ohuru so nje say ode ni nyina shame.
When a bishop, your mama say no na bit me.
And I can't me from Fatus na me from because me who yenti I say no speaker no is not turning on for me.
Ebi ana onu mute no ho.
No. Okasa, I mean maybe but to say me speaker no is not coming on here for me to turn on the speaker for you guys to hear him.
Oh, for loudspeaker no.
Brian. Brother Brian.
Bishop.
When you say abaye bia na omo kwa koye okọ universities be member di na yesi jobi chem eba ho na gay omo to gay so beto jobi chem nyomba ko na okojina for a stage. So praise the Lord. I just want to thank God for what God has done. Since Reverend Joby Chem is here, I want to sing one of his songs because I'm a fan. Who said the way I'm a university no? Na Joby Chem so again I'm not kicking again. Sa CD na okotono roadside na a scratch it.
I don't know.
CD na scratch into ocean no ocean scratching ya fry.
Bring me the cordless speaker because I just don't know why I can't.
Na ocean scratching ya fry na original no kwajina praise the Lord. Now started. Now imagine kwa ma na omo boss na Joby Chem saw. So Nema Yaresa. The honor is says sitting or talk I scratch it. I said me Echina Joby Chem says I said before myself got cry.
Okay. Now this
Remember jam when number sister Adwoa.
Hello? Hello? Black Kwanzaa. Oh my. Hold on.
Sister Adwoa, I
No, yes, I.
Sometimes internet no inform more.
Ebiana or chabroche so no or bander.
Black Kwanzaa.
Hello.
Hello. I promise to say.
Hello. Yeah, what's maker?
Yeah, you can say.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Motinenka.
Chema Evantia.
The volume na nano initial, I don't know.
No problem. Say sorry. Thank you for exercising patience. Yeah, we know.
Evantia. Chema Evantia.
In fact, internet na agent call.
Yeah, hello. Let's shop. Yeah, Yatunka. Akwaba.
Yeah.
Yamini, I'll bet you can Yamini and I say
Yamini. Yamini,
and I say, your friend is saying, Yamu, yeah.
Yamu saying,
Yatunka, papa. Edientina now so a cow, a person so back.
There be say freestyle to be said, and I said,
Yanti kasa no.
Yan upbringing no. Odo antiti
Odo antiti no kre.
Tenta make a sense. Yesi ye bati machine as civilization as education. Nyoma bi a mpenifo tete no mo values bi. Tete fono they don't value everything is money.
Wow.
No more value odo. Nti ukwe bi ase a sania omode odo achichi kro no. So unique. Yeah, hena boni kokoba Africa no no embohie bibi. Omo behia nyoma pa.
Ampa.
Ocha yempenifo no ka bibi se omo se wowa nipa ba ko wa nunuanom anase na ebusua anase nunuanom kan na so nti ina amamono wo owo mamu nyina tu kwan kwa abrebochi na omuhu se ye adwumaden na yesen ne ko pie kwa na no boni on tiase
ampa
sisi ai omo dwumadi wo esi obia BBC fia ye fra no sabe kafa aseme sifi untuminda nua baby ewie school of just untuminda ye nimpa bi a ye wo odo ye nyese ye nimpa huni bi kake ye kasa ne yankan ye na I am say ye fi say ye kwoye n'anyim no nneoma bi anase personal human value bi na ye wo no ya to ase nti ye fi say ye beja asa value na ya respect bi a dollar busua ni nimji ni bi a menko amenya no eno na amama ya hwe ase no nti wo ba ogboni su kroma wo system system no oti wo tumu wo ye fe busua den yo hyehyɛ ne ntotoe a ɛsom obia nso bisase obi kroma nyina na chi ni ye wo obia o n'edwuma anase ne degree anase ne pempens e call attention man essence ye hwɛ omo akọ old age ni mu a obi oba besom no o ye 6 hours obi su ye 8 hours 9 hours 10 hours ubisa ye si ni degree anase no som ye ono do som aban no ho mfa so no o said obi besom no 6 hours a day obi 24 hours a day obi 8 hours obi 9 hours I think been focus ahin chinu edidi bi echi ya value na ye ja hen value na ye penifo de titin hen ana ma aba na sa ti akwe obi a choose ni odo ni enibre nti kwan onam so a obeka bibi acho
na dream no
obi a oba ne nche na a destroy ebusua no
wow
no so no ebi a ofi se obenya no ho na ye nti untumi nkase mu nyina kase eyade a ye do ye hu se benifo no si obuntu unwe oho ntina wo so ho
wow
ai ebifo ne ye se miss kunkunfi those days no
yeah
na ye strong nti ubi se broni se atentina bifu tu kwan ba broni omo ye adwuma se your family bi we che o se ye hwe omo
extended family
we are used to it
no correct
nti ye nimpa bi a ye fi se ye dan ye culture ne odo na ye wo before ne ya ye ne bibi e o na mma ye nkọ enim
ya samo
be hwe na obesua na ode abaye ne di o
ampa enso ye de nkọ ye nim
broni be bibim na obesua bibi de bachiche na mai
my god
nti ye England ni peni bi ka fa na macro o si o chimewi ati na oman a mo respect ni dignity ni degree ohun obi omo ye sade obi ye didi ne farm nti ya system a yenso ye besebe ko se do ba chichi kruwa ye tim yenso ra yiwo na sa heaven and hell bi ni kasa hu bi na wo kɔbɔ nsɛm gye hu yɛ dɛm no ye bi sunu ya breed ni pa ni sɛ me nia mɔmi ni kan no sɛ wo yɛ mind free mind liberated wo sɛ nia mi fɛn yo me yɔnko no ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛde yɛ me a na sɛ yɛde dɔ na yɛde tena yɛde wura nkwadaa no mu a yɛbɛyɛ free ɛsan sɛ wodɔ so no yɛnte aseɛ sɛ wodɔ woyɛ obi a wodɔ nkɔfo a obi a ɔnhyɛ daa nyɛ ne nimdeɛ no nkɔ so no ohu a obobu sɛ sɛbi kafra woyɛ gyimifo because wodɔ ade bi wɔ hɔ a ɛmfa ho kora na wopɛ sɛ wo contribute me wɔ Mary bi wɔ ha memete ha meni asɔfo America aborɔfo bi ne mpanyinfo bɛhyia nti mu sɛ saa na ade a ɔdɔ yɛ na ɛdɔɔso paa nti mepɔtem hɔ abofro panyino obi a ɛsɛ mepie kora na mbɔdɔm ɔmo ɛrɛ onyina di m'akyi because aduane kora na medi a make sure sɛ mmoa na ɔmo di m'akyi so na ɔmo di edi nti nyɔma nketenkete bi ɔha me laake abofra bi yɛre autism wɔ ha ɔbɛn area yɛde ɔmo fi school ba pɛ na mɛbɛso ne hwee no mapia no aba nti ne maame no ɔyɛ ɔhwɛ me din ɔse woyɛ different human being na make sure wo area
no cry because nye bebre ne betimi ayɛ saa
mehu sɛ me sumi to kwan no mebɛsua biribi so wɔ mo so nkyɛn sɛ nea mɔmi ni kan sɛ yɛso yɛfi Africa ba no sɛ yɛba ne sɛ yɛbɛsua biribi a yɛbɛnya bi fafa so yɛde akɔ yɛ kuro ɛnyɛ dollar no ɛnyɛ pounds no ɛnyɛ yɛfɛ ne sɛ ɔmo sika anaasɛ Canadian dollar no nimbo nimdie a ayɛ ɔdɔ ayɛ adwene mu nsesan a ɛbɛ liberate yɛn na ayɛ free mind ayɛ ha metumi kɔ akyire paa bush baabi na obi esi ne fie ɔmo yɛ ɔmo farms yɛwɔ nyɔma no nyinaa hɔ a ɛbɛtumi yɛayɛ self liberated a yɛ live your life a obi mpo nkɔbɔ aban bi di woyɛ self independent a rely on government bi sɛ
of course but say you like to rely on people
nti asɔfo yi no sɛ yɛte nyɔma bi ase a the angress ɔmo ba no yɛbɛka kyɛ ɔmo sɛ sɛnea wobɛka kyɛ obi sɛ ne maame yɛ no that means you are not putting a love inspiring people with love nti no yɛ ngye ntu sɛ obi yɛbɛyi o yɛbɛyi o wo deɛ kɔkyerɛ ɔdɔ kyerɛ no
because ɔmo no sɔfo bi ani hɔ no mo sɔfo bi ani hɔ ka sɛ ne maame yɛ bɛyifoɔ da bia na sɔre ba maame na yɛ bɛyifoɔ
sɛ ɔba no wɔ hɔ a ɔntumi nka ngu obi ho fi saa
nokorɛ
wotina America no yɛn mu bi sɛ yɛtena yɛn nananom ne yɛawofoɔ ne yɛ maame nuanom bi nkyɛn a na ɔmo ntumi ntriti yɛ dɛ nka ɔsɛ dɛ nka ɔmo triti the problem is sɛ ahyɛ ɔmo tete no ɔmo amfa ɔdɔ nti woba oni ankasa anaasɛ Christian community na ɔmo te so na ase na ɔmo de ɔdɔ tete nkwadaa
nokorɛ love that conquers all
akwadaa bi wɔ hɔ a ne yɔnko bi nni bi a na wabaka kyɛ ne maame sɛ ma me yɔnko Susanna na me yɔnko Mary oni mpaboa na asɛ na akwadaa ne deɛ abienu mmiɛnsa na ɔno abɔfo
no ayi baako de ama no baga na yɛyɛ saa we don't do that
na saa deɛ nso ɛwɔ Africa before wokɔ villages na farmers communism and communal labor ɔmo fere bibi ndɔmboa
okay
broni besua yo nti yɛnim no na yɛyɛ no this no yɛ polishing nanka yɛ advance ne yɛ nneɛma bi no
yɛato akone
na yɛatu ne gyegye mu na yɛde ahyɛ mbebu no tirim sɛ wo pɛ sɛ wonyɛ sika nko a ne wonya adeɛ nyina ɛnyɛ nokorɛ but wowɔ ɔdɔ a woyɛ powerful kwachi obi o sika mpempem na oni ɔdɔ
nokorɛ
te sɛ nea ɛka sɛ ginipa yesin anwunya nti area ha mewɔ mango no bi sɛ me sɛ woyɛ obi a woyɛ young guy ho wɔdin ho wɔfɛ wa ho wɔdin na den na wonyɛ mbaase na me say me yamba some just say bibi sa me hu say emba no mafa baako na mo say wo mfa baako mpo mba na wo se wo ba fa baako wo ye den na me say no I'm okay with life me do ma na me nya baako a me ne betena mo say no who are you ndi de bia o mo say me yesofo me say me nya sofo no say asofo na wo ne me say ya me kɔ na mo chairman de na me so ma fa bi share some teachings be online na ade
wow
but I think say odon na ye de enu ne the main basic a omomo man bi
no
because we liberate nipa na adwen say wo mienu a ne nua nche wo baako a wo nua bi kwa wo pa famano no on confirm ko solve the problem a ye bi ko ye ni because the main corruption a ye kan ni ade ya ye kan sofo ni cheating ade nyina based on corruption and bribery
yeah
odon ye djuma enti say obi onyi odon no so no kita poor mentality
of course odon the income never
onto you when you make woe unto you when you put a slave into a power
no correct
or scarcity mentality say ade no dem eba sente o say me nkum fa ni nyina
and no correct
wo behwe no so we wie dom dodo daachi ekogu bedi mamu na wu ade agya na bebi a no kogu ye no akaka ho senia ebi mamu mpempo bi mu aye won bi ma ba pin ye bere mu
no correct
yeah some I believe say it's time I see the odobe way and kwada nkitinket no more kindergarten Sunday schools ni bia ni bia generations ba ni ye di odobe wo mu
ya kura ye betimi akyere ye ho ye mpanyifo yi kura ye betimi akyere ye ho odo
because odo mu ye dia it's okay
no correct
it's okay mpanyifo amani o mo tia o mbi say na wo ye bia ye hu wo ye sure say we African ni miss me African why we don't understand you let me see here woman me sure say shoe back mienu a ye de ma no wa sha 2-3 years ade no so anya dada na me say shoe no kwa na me sha kwa sorry apart from that me be fear me working here na me sha equipment me working here no problem but mentally me sha kwa sorry na ade am use no me sha na anya bia me am de kuntu a chemo awo be na mada you don't think to be lacking.
No correct.
But a poor mentality always think that he's lacking every day.
Yeah.
Yet to me, to me, send me and mammy the Kosham freezer. I didn't shower the Makakan Kuza. Who here be a baby and a coibi? Omu ye bones had no one say, no, must say, won't penam say. I didn't make pill. Me ye be a shower na me dream.
No correct.
Or ye be lady. Then sending and two. It is a view of poor mentality or think say. I didn't mean funny na fan bombable.
Any brisam.
Any bri na I fine. The problem na ye ni bri boni. Ni odo aye ni ahofama ni adede ni. E na kofa nyina bo. E na ye bo yi e be yi yi anya.
Ahon ya pesa me kumunya. Your society there is so much. Brother Kwanzaa Pacho, hold on a second. What's about who throw a lot of punchlines now? Yes, sister. Enos asos kaba or see asama can or so be better was until or can no not just say what conclude my mama brother Brian so Eddie it be aso so na me so me de you know kwa be sister ska yeah mo akwa baby na di asem na brother Kwanzaa kan ya etutu no aba wo si wudi bi beka ho
okasa no ne dono the description of
odono
and reminding me of identity as Ghanaians
no correct
and as Africans me fan say Ghanaians and identity in say you once a member na grano you can say them responsibility so them they also to your school fees would you say eba konma na eduane wo fie na wo show yire
no correct
enu na ye odono extended more than feeding ubi
no correct
when ka say the Abrabo Mu Nsem odo but enu ye the basic needs eye odono ube feed obi and who shows that okay ampa.
Yeah.
You neglecting most of it emotional.
Yeah,
that emotional level. And when the mother we don't have it. It's in a sicky. And when the man will be a abusive relationship, and now say emotional love and what
that's right.
And when I will be emotionally or body physically, on care, but emotionally when you're baby. It's most of Ghanaians or most of Africans, we are being neglected emotionally. Emotional love.
It's a turn off, detachment.
Yes, but I cry emotional. How many of us
yeah,
how many of us papa and hey,
no correct.
Okay, it's in the sahano as a woman. You are looking for a guy that can cuddle you. You are looking for a man that can show you that kind of emotional love.
No correct.
And no love, no, you are lacking.
Oh,
and
dear Lord.
So not show the love.
Lord have mercy. No correct. Oh,
all this love we are missing. It's they can't say physical love is important and may a common deal. We are said you who could damn personal swing. Why need to show emotional love?
Wow. Oh, thank you. Hey, Sister Sikenie, Monica Sa, that's it. Any other my brother Kwanzaa. Intino to say your sister Sika di bia besoso or see the wo kikano we am no kre na woka na emotional love no nso no eno nso hu hia because to say asama woka about akra ya or autistic ya oba utimi kwboa no pia ne wheelchair nom ne ade no to see ekromufo emema bebre omo ye detached sa no muni so oni mmere krampo ode be ma waboa obi eba so to help with the mother nomne ntino to say odone de ehia me when it comes to love na I love so because emma wani gens esronko ewo wuni peduanim ena emma wunya atenka emma wobi ena de umpese obi di beye ono umfa nkoyo obi odono just as time goes on now it just manifest but obi wo honom a wo so odo ni honom esan so ono ankasa na ote honom no ni odo ma ne ho nti na odo ne de ehu hia pa emotionally physically like just make sure say because odo de nkambo mu na eba wotan ahoya pesaminkunya matiu makao pull down syndrome all the negativity no it divides so nti no asama mo kan de jale emu oshio ebem say na say me be program more na mo ba na ye be di nkomo because nyoma bi wo ho no ma ye lack of it Ghana for to nti brother Kwanzaa Mr. Mawanu Nsem bro what menka
hello what menka
ne me say Mawanu Nsem to asom wadaroma
ai kakra me pese me meka ne se se odono se odono ye dwuma enyoma bebre beko because wo yesa wo mama obi hu a ohwe odi nti me important mo no obi a hwe me a ohwe me din ase who is this person but me won say mentumi anti me yonko me ya owo tesa akoda na misi oyere no ko aya na miso no hwe no mu me beja no ne ade obi di bibi obi o ha na ofise me yam sika na misi nye sika na ebe yi sanya sa kwan na ebe so obi problem but I feel joy and happy emotionally physically enti obi o kwa me nam na me basket na me use car me niji my dream me free fine. I am be say, how will you choose to love your kids the way I will be back? Don't know. Who better obapa? I'm say, yeah, I'm learning. I say, I be who now was wishing. I'm say, I'm sure be here. You be sure I'm missing out there. Bibiana me kwa come on me pick na musu machine na me come. But I think say a brass say the or dobe way and kwada ati mu Sunday school kindergarten baby e be hia kwada bia ye be ne ye di do no be che omo se ne omo bebre embrace omo be che omo sim se nya yare na aba se ne nka omo be che omo sim embrace omo hu awa tu ni ade so bi ye yikwa na ye be stop se be bulu kwada bi so nipa ne yarafo ye yarafo woko ogboni memu a ayarafo nyina mpo sabi ka ekwan hu baby omotena ofa bus ya baby a ayarafo tena mba tena ne ya do mba ne nkwada ehia pa mamba mpo number 1 mba osi ebu nkwada mba pa se ne omokwa awoso because ye nyina mba mu na efa ne ba safi oyiso nti wo baboni mema system ye adwuma ayan tutu nhyehyɛ ama mu different position omu nye stronger to say ye mu mema no nti sɛ ye bati ase ne ama education ne ewura ye generation tiri ni sɛ ye mbo oba ye nye oba basabasa ye treat akoda hard treatment and say hardship treatment sɛ ye ne sa embe ye normal sɛ wo fa din mu anase wo babi fu mu anakoda ye bɔne a wo friend the reason why your face can no yes abɔne no na wo shoje gu akoda insim na wo di akoda ye child labor na wo ye na eka di ti say obi a ye mature sadi na ne dinya until we always grow with a bitterness. The problem as a black race we always grow with a bitterness due to the slavery in our basic community or see what say the eliminate the black child being growing with the bitterness. You will still do it, but next time you are going to very lucky. Me phone we always grow with the bitterness, so we don't grow to be successful. Yeah, only pace me will be. I showed you a team. Ne ya dream. Ne ya until we have to. We will go and quench that fire of bitterness through love.
That's right.
Forgiveness. Adia me President Kufuor na sem oye reconciliation. Those time 2000 years ago. 2000 the year 2000. I was a young boy. Let me shout.
Wow.
I say man we were reconciliation. Obi a abani bi chi ntu no man pay for bit ni de bon no mo fanche no mo tutu no mebi reconciliation bill. President Kufuor so on no tie ya. He did a great thing. Now I am there. So one fine channel so yo and as a bitterness training to moi. And my man
maybe a best senium, a best
I had to say into quite BSC or maybe in Penecogu bush. They don't come back as a human being again.
No,
they come back like a hungry lion.
Of course.
It's won't see this is something psychologically and painful. They change generation or move the way of thinking.
That's right. The programming.
You may be now or see about bitterness. So we are father. Learn how to stop your children to grow with bitterness. Yes, sir. They biano either say Abunquadan Bobo man miss some bo and answer Bobo Papa some bo say, me papa one shame me man one shame Nakodanu. I caught say Kwame Eugene, Nasim BC Ghana.
Yeah.
Unsa Kodan bitterness one papa. Inti papa no call no one man attention. Also by a stand preparation.
Even he denies being the son.
Papa na say ma ntia. Inti ya ma me no mombo ahe. Na yet tin kwade yi bitterness nfi omu. Ye tumi ye good mind. Na ya successful. Yeah, successful e be so well rich. But we will be a people of love.
That's right.
Na yesi odo kata bono so. Odo ye nyoma bebre, odo ka nimpa bom, odo chichi nimpa hwe. Odo ma nimpa nyinche, odo ma nimpa ye peace of mind. near liberty and mindset. It is I general the bitterness, the fire of bitterness now will be being and also staying with my psychological. Near grow ye near a good generation. And we are obedient in our point to that. Aquano corner. Na afesu yenyi bibitsa pompous ahomoma so ne pride ni fie mu. For instance, and the offer Ghana and Barbe 100 and I said, Tana, almost many na ye, and many na ye. But I just sanity, and man, one am no more teaching, Mumbana and more teaching. So, how do you train us? Saying na ye, try woman be American or say, and compensate me one baba. Oh, sir, I could not only or can't was somehow see many na ye. Oh, wow. And mammy, me who me deems, oh, into them have been one your credit, the Abasamia now. No, be a mere, I'm a super set. Me chimney from me, and I'm what. Now, the person made you or do room me boom. Many man penny because or say, then here, Missy, I did back on person me do room me boom. How to love. Say, Ubodo. No, we changing in Panagini. Okay. Person will buy so powerful. You say Ghana for be my come Mbia call or money be our home power, say Bruni and I say different nationality. Yeah. Now could I no sorry, Gina say. The per se a Grammy who say that is all ball, I know Chumbi can a mini bomb. No impano or down, say, me Bobo Bola, my black star. The mini jam. Oh, no, I wish to be like the father of this child. Let me see my team is a member no Gina. Or would you grow Magana? Just this, I am a fake. Many Jim said, Papa, no dear, Sempa, no catch money bass and dear grow money mine. Wow. I feel happy, I feel joy. It's the mind be your fans. Now, we bet you boys now, my penny banner Sempa, your friend Mbappe. And yes, oh, yes, smart football. I think on the boy in the team, we are an interview. Oh, okay. What's your organization? France, if you're not going to say, oh, boss, obey the richest man, I did the cars I can see. It doesn't make sense. Or didn't seek a cotokal. Kakakadem. Na incophobia or more errand than society, and I say, or combat your more poor near idea. I've often said, no one no chose I engage. And I'm saying, Papa, no, I mean, no more year, I drink with you. No, to make us the same thing with the liver. No, permit an interview. Mbappe, boy, and I pen Mbappe no offense. Oh, okay. And I was saying, so a Liverpool player, no, brother Brian, from Senegal, no. Honestly, the same thing. Liverpool player, maybe is it, oh gosh, I can't think of his name. Mbappe, no, Debbie only yes, Salumane. Yes, Salumane. Yes, onunsu to send the crew to say Salumane. I say one of the guys I meet here or make sure me read your more story history. Near mentality or more I am on the 2 page. Yeah, I am a cocaine beside me near Ajisam. So I never go and say more. So women be changing the future of Africa. No correct. Ni phone no cry no den yes ni iPhone cry na papa iPhone dem dey yeah no cry me ko see hospital ma me pote ma ne poor village am me wo me come on hospital no obi ya no sanko fu ne ye dey omo chichire oman sanko fu yi mu no ene ni akonja wa ye mo omu gina bia no omu ye nnwuma akase ma oman ayeti yeah ntinko fu bi ona omo ya say de wo mesua na say gina bia bi. So, who the poor person could not position bisa? Instead of use the power to empower others, no, he used the power to empower himself. And the problem now, I want to. Instead of teaching the people how to grow, plant food, production to serve others, no. Now, what society resources in a or damp will be members of development mind. Oh yes, no, and as a munye be bimbaton. Abrontia. Abro, your society, you promote for the abroad or say, go on to a land who let a slave to become a king. Songs of Solomon, no one or training, go on to a land which allows a slave to become a king. And yes, a slave, no, yes, or a king. means the slave has a mentality that is dangerous.
Most definitely. Mini abema.
Yeah,
And common I had me pa by me throw bonnet tough for mammy send ya met me
I was a quenja for be banner a free message so do WhatsApp no bomb na malenko na yabakasa. They are church and maybe no problem as a black man. There's a fire of bitterness burning in the soul of a black person. Until we have to say you for crime be psychological. You doom the fire of bitterness. No, say you doom no. Now you produce generation in there. They will learn how to forgive. They will show love. Be different. Say we are so united because we were once the most conquered nation, and I say conquered continent all over the world.
Yeah, but everybody
we have to go and conquer them in order for us to also lead the world.
No, correct.
Say we are so united. You feel baby Ubuntu. Ubuntu no. Oko ekura bi ase no mu nyina keke omo aye busua baako. You cannot enter Ubuntu. Ubuntu baako your success. The success no sani om.
No, correct.
So now African tribes reni. Oko ebi se Fulani, oko Fula tribes a. Nipa baako ye ya. Esani omo nyina. Oko aka no so abaako e ho. Ye di addition bi o se so called Western civilization bi ba no. And the Abba Yira sa ye Indian ye balloon.
Says Siatra no sanity, Adia no to say, ne Pesi Beshiano, ye most of us ye intimiate, and she ye never so sana, coye a Jimmy Rosso. I mean, to say sometimes, I don't know, ye man, me nim sebe ye cramponio, but there is hope still because yamba, the yan the chirayemba near chiromuya if we embedded that in them now almost to the better moment in due time no and you ma be see dia if we continue to learn now ebeboayen papa enti brother concert say in all no a foot would be chat or anything. But I can't say Minka. Oh, the lines. Oh, soon so. But I can't say. Oh. Brother Brian, what's your?
Yes, ma'am,
And I'm saying, Brother Kwanzaa line, no.
Internet, no, and I money feedback and is strong.
Okay. Brother Brian.
Yeah,
next time, Brother Kwanzaa, so they are better to her say, then yes, small.
Yeah, me tie both sides, na what came into mind, they say you push the moral education and so ebeboa.
No, correct.
Moral education, say there physical education, any other things in school, no. And say your moral education and so go forth because a new baby are you no your morals.
No, correct.
Your morals. Say nipa ni being na obetene out in a way I expect here. What the fundamentals were, no, is what they grow upon.
No, correct.
Mesre. Say you see idea. Yeah, ma anxious in free baby. Me adeba media share membem say growing up no me who say aname team ye ma metia say unto men fret ubi by their first name. And no crowd be your age mate crampo no. You give them respect and you're winning channel. Into me chromo hanomono. I started with my children. Me to me fan of foul be basso. To me catch me masse. So person address it ubia. And yes, ubia when you chair me keke. But to be crow yem papa age mate. Be my ube addressing by uncle.
Okay.
Oba addressing by auntie.
Okay.
I did this to extent say me money are confused, but I straightened them up. Omuhu bia when you chair me kakra. Nipano almost any few quenim kakra. They started calling them grandma, auntie, grandpa, daddy, and all that.
Oh, wow.
And I had to straighten them up. and then no aye adwuma ma enkofo bisa say how did I do it?
Who contribute to Anna? Oh, okay. Hold on. Brother Brian.
Mommy.
Me pa pause so na our altar back say what can send be no person be added to it.
Mate.
This I am Kwaba.
Thank you.
Fine evening.
Mommy, I just so.
Yeah, good evening, my fellow Canadian.
Good evening.
Someone now can say a oral training. It hit because in the last 2 weeks, my short brother Brian Watty, Edmonton, her Colombico school, 6 years old. The IET honestly Yapon school now built in a bus stop and go for a school for any be a attack and ya one a second.
Oh no.
Hospital. A week later, no way.
Oh.
They say I say one more late charges say seven teenagers late charges of second degree murder.
What?
Indiana Busa wa has a year can make us say into house so Babeku school now for Mefi.
No correct.
It's a chronos why a team no crap news mono. Almost the baby by yourself. Canada Hano Kanya Missum faith linear mana percentage no cough from pa and your analysis being here. Okay, I'll take it from two sides. Though we are overzealous, religion in Yamano doors too much. And a hand and a find out the pants too. And a hand so dear is too little, I say a very secular society.
No correct.
Saying Yamisumbi cry anymore. Parents with their values and a more trade.
No correct.
Yes, the cousins now almost spokespeople for their family. Yeah, no mobile news so ever casa with a person from the news station. And almost say, "Mammy, need to mean yes, one almost so new buano, uba penny, we wukwa." Because I said, you were old, were retired, some old, they say, many that they used to Bob Layton. Or see, or by an editorial, or see, when you raise a collar without your coupon, you are raising clever little devils.
Exactly.
Oh, this is terrible.
It's very sad. You can make one also say yes, moral training idiot. Just a bit more power, but a lot of families won't raise your mama right. I'll give them that.
Yeah, some
right and wrong, but these other ones are what makes you see, 7 families. So we will walk up into 8 families are affected. Just an but you can't ever walk away from it, Bill.
Most definitely.
Yeah. And the young corner, if you come by, we come from a harsh environment, you can't say your bahanity, you say your manner, your poor mona, why you see. We have to be very careful.
No correct.
Because I call out the case spare the rod and spoil the child by and case for a banner born
no correct.
Said the busy done in our family and a bay papa ma. Because the bag up and because I tell you, was can't afford it. Yeah, now we look down on the Colana, ya warm hearted to say we are so bad, but we are not bad. Or say, watch the ones who come and how they behave. Cry worse than us. It's to take down your judge. And when I mean, the statement be to herself. We live in Brother Kwanzaa statement. He said, we live here, but we always criticize it. We will condemn you, Brunisa, condemning us. It's to people will chrome how that you can learn. What you are saying, have good values. Let me see, I have values from Ghana that I kept, and I pick good ones from here. That's why you are not expanding with fear. Now, so you know what you must say, you mean, so you are not home to work. This one, you won't interact with anybody outside of Ghana.
No correct.
And also, not expand. Anyway, moral like meeting a man, maybe
no correct.
Mami Nyami Shroud.
Yes,
Sure.
I mean, sure, no, you productive contribution. Yeah, I know. Can also some of us are in Abuche, but always insulting the values here. There is a lot to learn. We are so right. I mean, that's crazy. Not event is that Sika. Yeah, some more. Sister, you know, also Sika says some people some people also take advantage of the forgiveness is factor and continues to offend. The medicine of bitterness is most time apology. Saying sorry won't kill us. And only as some no say that why our children ask how many uncles and aunties we do have. And also I see I care for brother Brian because aunties and uncles be normally molesters.
No, Adwoa, maybe a very particular about their me.
Yeah.
Me, you know, I went through so many things, and I've spoken to you about it. Right. Me fanyama bebremu. Inti mama ye very, very, very careful in life. Raising up my kids. Me him say first time I meet me ba and I me ma ediama obi was when and I'm my wife. Ekwa have a third child. And I'm me baby
I am sister ya no nsi na che so mfi so on say to say sister ya wan we si ana just in free so answer misra to say your final thought
On the whole, you know.
Yeah, to say be advice be anso betimi dey atuja.
Okay, the American is say we have to, you kind of say, what is the word? We have to be wise. What would the amateur? We have said we are say what you mean to know keke. Say my sorry, say your brana, your boss, if you fire in this is a great opportunity. So if you want to baby, I would think say resources near Wahano, we take advantage of it to be better people. What about Uma and as any younger people that you are in contact with? How are you impacting them? Well, it's every time you have to be growing. Like me say no, we can't be storage or because I'm but you have to keep yourself busy. You have to keep yourself
exactly.
You have to be growing, whether it's reading or whatever you are doing, do it well. Have something that keeps you busy aside of your work. And we are saying, money is what is bringing you money for daily living, but what is your passion? What is your purpose? We are not using our full potential. If we are behaving like this as adults, if there are younger people around us, we are not impacting them. Say you see a few baby okay, you are working generally in the some are some in the middle, but working at the lower ranks of society. It's push you back, and also come and be the same way. In poverty, but make the effort. We should make the effort to invest in ourselves and in our children. It's very good to have your I'm sure so what is making with that. So they all were accent, but we see it's multi classroom you are rubbing shoulders with them and you talk like them. That is your you also born pushy. And may be beneath to say, inferiority complex. We have to throw it away. You are also capable. You got it. Push.
That's a sister. Any great advice. Thank you so much. New dear.
Mommy,
God bless. Okay. You're welcome. Bye bye. Sister Nana Abna said the rods should not always be beaten. Let's choose our rods carefully. No cross and pan no. I mean to say freestyle. We will come and do part 2 on Sunday. Say no and same be what made the banner say a lot of contribution, normally a lot of ideas because they say no different aspects. Sister also sika no aspect by. She even mentioned emotional detachment, which is something that yentanka wasam a true pa and a brother kwanza and so the bebo so or non so like in regards to love nominate brother Brian, you know, I moral education on as you say so or no so didn't name the other pim so na bishop on so ebaye or non so ebe boy abaso and obema sri bian so kama. We need the laughter because see there a good form of exercise for you to distress yourself. Say why a stressor obi ma wosra you start stress, you know, you can get rid of it because sometimes you honoma and you maybe will honoma yetimi e can ye serious na bi so honoma na ye dia yesterday anti bishop so no ono so by no wa mani pasra kama baby any kwan so pro hodo kra no or they pro hodo sene be ya obema yasre mi nya be ma ba ko so ono so kita nimdie pa mu nimdie brother Drew Ohin Bafi Yamao Akwaba Apomutisen is good to see you. Oh, no, Asosika. Thank you also. Sister Yaya Dawase Pampa. To say Nimdia no dear ye would Nimdia Pao. There say ye movie or Honoma Bana. Ya bete chile honomi empesi e bekasa. Aha se ye babi suya di entino. Unim dia kakra de beka ho a obi nso ebi ano onwe saa part no ono nso benya bibi afiri mu because nipa baakofo a na ayese one side because nsɛm bi wɔ hɔ nom a ebi amenka nti mo contribution no ɛno nso mo preference so ɛno nso ɛboa wɔ ɛkwan bebree so ɛnom ne ade na brother Brian ansa no mema waka wo final thoughts no because manya na me na me ebi a me refi promo no de aya na ehia me pa because to say most of the time no to say the yemnia be my brother cancer beka you know any adofo no beka ni nyina all together no to say ye society no we don't support each other. Most of us don't support, we don't encourage. Like it's so bad the love that we have, you know. Most of us don't have love. I mean, someone can say I love you, yet they don't mean it from their heart or in their head. They're just saying the word because they hear other people say it. But there are some of us now, we truly mean love is love, right? We're not just saying it for a face, right? So when it comes to the promo now, it's really important to me when it comes to the promo. No? And to say, let me today, no, I have brother Drew on him, Beffy here. He has like a group, and each time it don't matter what program I'm watching that I share in his group, he always approves it. But they say there are some groups that must sending me video back, boss lady video, your sister, yeah.
Me patch I won't send the audio by the Brian Live group so yeah.
Hey, now my will group no cry. I don't know if I'm in the group. Oh,
You are an admin.
oh, you kidding me? Hi, I need me Drew watch it.
You are an admin.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate it. Much love. And you know to say like it don't matter because and no, the fact is that we approve. You know, he's very supportive because what I ne action it should me say dear me yeah any and to say videos I may share no he wants it to other people to also learn from what is being shared. To say yeah we have many ways to support each other, to encourage each other. Each time I see say brother Drew approve na many who be who me who ya na say the for because I just love it, right? And brother but for a champion or no so not to say like why am I moderate you know me share ya na no so e komu straight fiam sanete and you know I mean or done it there we do have love, but some of us, you know, we don't know how to share. Sister Belinda, I said they just pretend to love, which is bad. Don't just, you know, don't just be that. Even sometimes, you know, like when someone is doing a program, you know, you don't share, right? When I do the promo now, like a lot of people not going to hear about it, and it's really good when you go to Boss Ladies program. Now you learn so much. Sister, yeah, for that, you learn a whole lot. We speaking the truth, the fact, you know, like all the productive contribution. Nipa bebre wonim die omo be chiro mu nimu die. But some of us we don't want to hear it. We don't share. Obi wo ho no mo a the page crampo no, they don't want to like bring their some of the sister comments crampo no obi just one can you will make comments saying hello and I say you know it's so bad brony na ya you see love like just say wow so many comments thank you God bless you this and that it's not you I mean
Adwoa mean chawa no. Ye community no one. The pull him down syndrome no na high. Unya ya nko no na oye. Share online business here me. Mentorship na me de man crofo. But nyame de ade bi a cheme a me ne crofo to make us motivational speaking ni ade. Inti media fasa channel no so. She videos are me. You can tell say me advertising me jumanimpo.
Like it's you like me because I just want you see when say oh my gosh, kindness goes a long way.
Exactly.
You guys do not know. Like for me, when I do pray, right, Brother Drew got mad love. I pray for you all the time because I just love you. Okay, because of the love that you have shown me, consistent love. You know, to say me no, I look at people's action. The nipa obi be yama me no. I know to send me program baswa. I have my regulars. You know, even 5 people. No, I'm certified with that because I know said they here to support, right? And you know, nipa someone that supports you. You know, you have to be appreciative. Now nipa, there's so many people that you know, give me love, it motivates me. I talk a lot, you know, I do counseling and stuff, but I hardly announce it here, right? Brother Brian will tell you guys, Brother Brian, but now when you come now, we'll charge you for sure.
Charge me.
And I will charge
you. Say me so my part you sessions and I
it's a dear why you walk more guy. I'm so proud.
Session view.
I am really proud of you. And you know, like, and you know, Brother Drew got my love. That name, I love it. You need to bring it back. You know, I'm not just saying because I see you here. You know, sometimes there are some videos I do, you know, mention that you allow me to post in your group, you know, because Ghana folk groups me share my program they don't approve it.
Adwoa democrat omo approve me for a couple of times. To say a quite na hit it back.
It's very bad. I mean, and yes, I mean, yo, be and like I'm just teaching tools in Nyoma because I mean, to say for me, you know, I cannot educate somebody if I don't use it for myself. I have used it for myself. Ebufu a na ewo me so. Enye se mi bu mfu a I can control myself, my emotions, and I can also use my brain to function. Even through ebufu mu no, mi timi edwin emnyamredwin na me make decision a emfa me nkoto asem mu. I just want us to learn together. But people don't want to to learn. So when you make no, yeah, dream bonny person I just don't know. Your society there, I don't know. Minim time ye, but it's a me or dear, or my fan lanto say, almost school more neighbors what I say oh my gosh, your children, I have never seen your children, throwing tantrums. Why me ma? No. Me man ko a store. No unko who be no kato open I mean can't chance a min toma no na own suno ye ungu many mass wa bonten so that because it's a yes I na first of all no everything that you do no you're going to be be held accountable. We don't hold our children accountable. We don't hold each other accountable. So I just, wanted to say that. But, let me go into the promo. And yes, I make us Charlie.
Adwoa, whilst you are preparing it, to pull up your promo, I mean, same way. Me mama ya to bra launching a book or Amazon.
Thank you.
That very day, na my year busy, na me year journey for 3 programs. Na me imagine say me vie dia me ya me yi me free ho, and every time me yi me free bibi ho no, there is a phone call. Every time me yi me free bibi ho no, something comes through. See, at one point in time, me checking my phone, no one me message say, Brother Brian, have you like me carry message in the post say, have you buy your or have you gotten your book? Like it really hits me. And it was just few minutes to time and that the whole sales will become over.
Wow.
The idea me and I me hate it. Say me kwa. She sent the link because I was sending an opa. Me kwa no na almost midnight.
Wow.
See me and allow me to buy it because na over. And I felt so bad. It's the American me when say my yes I me book in some uncle Toby. Right. And later on no me too I make dream the meet me and now what I would do after no. And now Amazon sending me email. Say if I want to buy the book, I should use this link.
Wow, and you were able to do it.
Yes. As someone me catch me when I say, me mama put work into whatever she did. Until I was here push. Push. I've recommended the books for people. Ejumem me nkrofo kasa, nkrofo to me ba me nchen. Obi wo ma or expect me say me man attitude over near me bi oye kire me. But I show the simple antidote, love no, towards such people. Until people to maybe say, how do you come about this? And those people, no, my recommended books na mom.
Of course.
I recommended their mom. That's the way I can go to help. Because for the fact of mom a message or sending me message, me to me go out of first busy schedule and check on me, send me what to send.
Of course.
It's like meant to me and talk book. None of one for you.
Yeah.
For the lunch, none of one yet. But me niba me who meant to me and it hunted me. Me kinda me mammy ya to brat say it hunted me. Say meant to me and to that small amount, no. Name do $1.
99 cents.
Name do $1.
99 cents a pet. Just to help
I
her.
have made up my mind to say, Obia make crossing my path. Now was say me man advice, no. My mammy ya to bra book. Me recommend it.
Amen.
And that's what I've been doing. You know, young wire, young pushy.
I mean, to say, when it comes, to build a nation, community, society, we have to, unite, and we have to support each other. Like, even
You're welcome. Thank you too for
when
taking me
someone
as a
is
child.
doing something that will be beneficial, that will add to your life, even if you feel that you don't need it now. Sometimes you learn certain things now, you may not need it at the right time because that's not what you're looking for. You can stall it somewhere.
Yeah.
Trust me, I have dealt with problems after problems with some of my former work that I used to work, you will find solution for one problem. The next day, the same problem will come. The solution you used yesterday that it worked, you will try it left and right. It will not.
It won't work.
So when something happens now, you cannot stick with one solution. You have to come with multiple solutions because you don't know which one is going to work with whom. That's why we have redirection, prompting, reminders, directive statement. You only use directive statement for someone who cannot do things without being straightforward, because obi wo ho no ma wo ka chen se me pa acho ye say ya me pa acho na ade aso so no enti no onye na adwen so obeba abenye kura po, but so obi wo ho no ma inse so obeka se me pa acho wo say se wo wie wo didi wie a yi mpaboa na wo de agu kwana no efa ko hye wo mpaase eno no ebekwa na sum sen say, please, when you finish eating, you take the shoes and go put it underneath your
You'll be very lenient with the person.
Yeah,
we've grown up to be say they see you pushy, and that's how people know.
Who use directive statement na nipa ni ye wi a, then you tell the person thank you. No, you acknowledge the person till the next time no what can be a obetie enti no we just
Adwoa, me third child no. Me third child no. Okay, thank you. One can thank you. Obeka just say welcome.
Oh yeah, say you say one can thank you no can welcome or chiro nyansa say yeah wo kan ye no as anyi a wo chire na de no you need to say thank you afterwards. No matter what. Akra no krampo say bi krampo maka ha say me 11-year-old oba no or between age 3 or 5, between age 3 to 7 years old no ubusan so be di anu so meet me man no 3 different choices of food no wo so na me say mabo was it there be matian was it there be adenti na wusu not one mo hwe manim na me say
I don't know.
Enti one time no me ka kire ne papa say wo be so ayema ne so me kwa akogusa no don free dodo ahe a opese wo so ti me ka ne say opese osu meat no meat do ana say meat aduasa ana say ope 1 hour no nna ka kire say no met media ma no osu wie a we going to sit down and talk about the reason why she was crying. That's what I used to break the cycle. With less than 5 minutes, no soon you catch them so swim. Oh, it's not seen me busa no intime catch and say be or can some nasa man nami busano na or full send me voice here higher or mama sonte because that's not my intention. Until we nip it in the butt because if you want from 7 years for the past 4 years me bano won suin wubusano de opa obeka kire obi wo honom a adro akogina kitchen honom ahwe aduane e wo ho nyina ansa no aka ta she's very picky eater and I'm okay with that. And sometimes we just have to be mindful because in fitiase no so na ne papa ko mami wo bedi den oh mami jaisu na make her into do baby na say you know what, let me ask her how long she wants to cry because me crocro be no more of that. And it is like places that we have educative program boss lady program so in fire drive time she does it Monday through Friday, right? With your friend is saying brother Brian well fire life radio almost see
them
Inti boss ba kope. You say hashtag that about Rasta.
radio presentation mo ya santwa.
That's right. Thursdays, boss they are to her for mental health, right? Dr. Comfort Meku Enim a banner of a pension, and she comes and explain things, like research, resources, taking care of ourselves, going to see our doctor when the program is not to diagnose anyone, it's to bring awareness of how we should be taking care of ourselves. And then Fridays, starting today and starting next Friday, we have Dr. Lawson. Next Saturday, next Friday, Dr. Lawson says, hey, all the men, come with your measuring tape. She's going to let you measure your police abano to let you know which one is normal and which one is doing the thing good. And so come and learn about your thing. If you have Zacchaeus now, there are ways and means that you can massage your penis and your testicles to get the things that you need to get for your thing to work good. And I'm just sending message. I'm just a messenger. So the men next Friday tune in, because of on Boss Ladies platform Fridays, anything goes. We talk about sex.
I don't know.
Everything. You can come and spoil yourself over there. Why? We won't bring you far. The whole world will hear about you. So let's tune in at Fire Life Radio. Your friend Ojadem. Na mo meso support to Boss Lady. Fire Life Radio. Omo YouTube. So mo subscribe to YouTube. No. Sani abeyo mbenya more subscribers. Na omenya some incentive because a bois mommy and support to you. I think so Fire Life Radio Kasabium Saturdays at 3 p.m. Oh, Boss Lady comes on at 4 p.m. Sorry, at 3 p.m. Saturday morning UK time. Ma Metreboa and Accra in Sankofa almost chi kasano. What bro for crumple? I said, would you want me country near crumple? What's Asia? Say BB ba me Johnny, and then come on and they talk about Amamre, tradition and culture and so many other topics. If you have questions, random questions now, you come and ask them. They will be able to take time to break it down for you. I just love them. I think so. Our sister Obapa with the X Factor, Sister Aisha Ankra for Juice Plus Natural Supplements. And yeah, Drew, supplement to balance your diet. And then she also sell Avon products. And if you want more information, now DM her and also, just support yes, Sister Aisha. Every platform I go on, I see Sister Aisha supporting so many of us. I don't even know when she takes time to get some rest. And then our knowledgeable sister Nana Abna, she sells organic hair products, and the organic hair products, it's incredible. I've been using her hair product for over a year now, and that's the only product that I'm using. Before, I was using different hair products and my hair was breaking every time I'm combing my hair. I see so much hair coming out, and like my hair just getting lighter and lighter now. My hair has gotten thicker. I tend to put wrap on my hair because when I go to bed, I don't like wearing the hairnet most of the time, because I will wake up, the hairnet is laying in south and I'm laying in west. So when I put on the scarf for that one stays, in place for me. But she has the oil, she has the root stimulating, and then the thicken butter. So if you want some of her organic hair product and it smells really good, Sister Yafo that Tubra has bought some for herself. And as time goes on, I'm sure she will come and testify to it. So let's support one another. And then, moving on with our author back, Sister Yafo that Atubra.
With no
size hair. Sister Ya, man, we are more what
Angaza.
go to Facebook and YouTube to subscribe, Sister Auntie Ya's Book Corner. Okay, and make sure you tune in on Saturdays at 9:30 MST or 11:30 EST, and then UK time. Who the can I say UK time by 4:30 and I said 3:30. Ghana time by 3:30. Oh, UK by 4:30 on Saturdays. She comes and talk about pages of her book, and she brings a lot of educative topic. And Sister within the COVID, when the COVID started, instead of her sitting around saying that she cannot do it, she has been able to write. She has written 4 books, right? The first one is Reflection of a Thirsty Soul. This is how the book looks like. I'm always showing it because I don't want people saying, I went to Amazon and I did not find it. It's there. Or I went to Barnes and Nobles and I didn't find it. It's there. Trust me. You go to Kindle, you can get that over there also. This is an inspirational book, her first book. So, that will give you an insight of the type of person that she is. Her second book is The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. This book, I read it multiple times. The reason why I read it multiple times, a lot of the things that Sister wrote on that I found myself, I struggle with the same thing. And I thought I was the only one who has such problem, and it's not so. So let's make sure that we get in that. Also, the third book is Refreshing for My Weary Soul. This is a devotional book. All right. I kid you not. Beauty of a Woman's Heart from age 10 up, girls, boys, even our men. You guys can read it. You may learn a lot of things. You can get some tools from this book. And then the fourth book is, I just can't wait for my copy to come in. Is Own It. Holding yourself accountable. Don't stop blaming, giving reasons, and excuses for all the foolishness, enablement and stuff, and own it. Everything that you do, and do better for yourself. Take responsibility. That's what she has put over here. And then our sister B Russell, she does she does beauty advocate, 100% natural health, and she also do videos, clips of how to cook chocolate chip cookies. If you have bad breath, what are some of the remedies, herbs you can use to help with your bad breath, and so many healthy stuff. So go to YouTube and subscribe her, and also follow her on Facebook. There are so many of us that we can learn from each other. So let's do as DM her to get more information. Our sister Sage Williams. Sister Sage Williams, she oh my gosh, go to sageshare.com to get some of her authentic merchandises, t-shirts, traditional dresses, creams, like kente dresses, scarves, ready-made scarf, or the one that you can do it on your own. You can wrap it on your own. Beads and so many other things. You can get your own over. Oh, she also have bags, kente bags, the clothing bags. I love it. Some of these beads, is from her. It looks very nice and fashionable, right, Brother Brian? So if you go to sageshare.com and you don't see the color of t-shirt that you want, please do not leave. Just order the shirt, how many you want, and then there is a comment box there. You will just have to write, let her know the colors that you want. Your emails is a must. You need to provide your email. Your telephone number is optional. For me, I provide my telephone number because she calls me and then we will talk, and she will, just for her to get um validation, clarification, or the things that I want. And her customer service is like awesome. So let's support our sister Sage Williams, because and her t-shirt is very authentic. I have washed it multiple times, and the neck stay the same. It has not expanded. Brother Brian, you know how when you buy shirts and you wash it, the neck, it will
Yeah.
yeah, her shirts is not like that. So
She
let's
uses quality stuff.
exactly, let's support her. Also, we have Sister Dachi Hima, my big sister, Efia Santua Philonash. She's my big sister, my boss, with Juice Plus. So the Juice Plus, the more the merrier. Sister Angelina Ba also sell the Juice Plus supplement. She does program. Just follow her on Facebook at Angie Talks. ANGE, and subscribe her from on her YouTube. Also, she talks about a lot of like health topics. Um, cholesterol, and like when women we have our menstruation, some of the things that some of us struggle with, a lot of things, for the men health and everything. So let's learn from each other. Also, our sister Civic, she has a boutique merchandise store in Ghana. So like when you go over there, you want to buy souvenir and clothing, something unique, different for your a friend, family member, your loved one, someone you want to surprise. You've been trying to like, get with, but they're not, giving you a chance, like something that you buy for them, they'll be like, oh, okay, let's see what's up. Okay, so you go to Sister Civic and also get that. And also our uh, evangelist Michael Entry, aka Condemn TV, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Ghana time to 12:30. Yes, to also go support him, like my bread show, and he has other ones. Some of them uh, are like you have women mostly, who um things did not go well for them after marriage, after the partner dies, they really struggling. So he does program whereas they help them be able to start a business or learn um, businesses and stuff like that. So it's really a good program. Also, Brother Brian. Oh, where did I put yours last time? Okay, and as this is Brother Brian, D Brian Life gives you, training to people who wants to start an online businesses but don't know how. You visit his website, which is D Brian Life at dot right. Right, Brother Brian.
.to who knows .to
It's www.dbrian. Oh, but Brother Brian, no, the N is missing, and I said that's the link
No,
without the N.
I think it was a spelling mistake.
Okay, spelling mistake. So there's an N before the
D
L.
Brian Live.
Okay, let me make the correction here. Let me make the correction here. Oh gosh. Okay. Uh-huh. Huh. Okay. Is all of them showing? I think something cut off, right?
Yeah, there's a cutoff.
Yeah, because last time I got it though. Shoot. Why is it cutting off? Oh, did I copy the? I think I last time I copied the one that went to YouTube that it gave me half of it. So I will make sure next time I have. Well, he's here, so whichever one has cut off, he can let you guys know which part.
Pretty much information on to me Richie. I think say yeah, email address and me WhatsApp number and yeah, pretty much what they can you say email address and info@dbrianlive.net
Okay.
and WhatsApp number 587-257-3206. Yeah, on all this bet me me. And that obi also obi our starty BB all year. You online that about 1 or 2 glitches into where to take it from. It's not necessarily say may start from scratch. I can always go with you because it's a social media, no, especially Facebook, and almost strict, I will say we now measurements, even our flyers now they are be posting now we hear certain measurements. Say will be here such help now they can reach out.
That's most definitely. Well, thank you, Brother Brian. Oh, Brother Drew. Oh, hey. Buffy, that's it. Oh, you are one of the kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help. And I'm very appreciative of always approving my program. Yeah, because like I don't share just my videos. I share videos of my sisters and people that teach sense. I don't share no nonsense, no insult. I don't share them. So that's like awesome. I know. Oh yes, for Sister Nana Brown, her hair product, it's organic. I love it, and Sister, yeah, I'm happy that you love it. Yes, no hair breakage. I just love it. Sister Sage, you are so very welcome. Yeda mwasepam. Yami enshiramo. I Brother Brian, and
Mom.
from Brofu to Tree. And then come my baby freestyle, and I bring part. I will come and talk more about the freestyle, discussion. I love freestyle or open talk because you can talk about anything, right? So whatever.
And I must commend you. Oh yeah, freestyle and so never home. And before I pass it through to
Yes,
share
yes,
come and share
yes.
the
So we're
ideas.
gonna do more freestyle, guys.
Yeah.
Shoot. We're not going to limit it no more. We're going to be doing a lot of like just to open up for people to come share, because sometimes when you're talking about one thing, and then you go from here to here, now it's so much, it's confusing. So we're going to
Exactly.
do a lot of the freestyle discussion and open talk, whichever one. But sometimes I want you guys to also ask questions, and stuff.
And say a freestyle now we come all around, but when you kind of cut it down to one particular topic now.
Yeah.
Now you move now you decide your questions you to you three and send you to me and the beba. Me say one time home will show so if you are not a bro so kakra. Tiana
Hey,
na meti.
Brother Brian, you.
Who say a now would me buy into the limelight. Mama test na shase
Yeah.
and then by na say boss lead kura me name de den and na ma me mreku anim aso me koto dwomo so me je me na obebu me name.
Hey, awesome. Maybe I will pass on my acknowledge you and patch on function because I go in and out of my phone. So if you come on before that now, I don't see you. So forgive me, it's not intentional. And I love you guys and all the same. So and baby sister Crisscross Mensa, I see you, Pa. I see.
Hey, Crisscross, you there?
I want to do a program with Crisscross Mensa. That's my baby sister, and she has so much wisdom. But
all kind of say open your sister. I mean, so I mean,
I know, but every time I'm coming now, it's either she's working, so it's like the time is never like it
Crisscross,
doesn't work well for
crisscross.
us.
Just get busier. Or so you so wide in the running show. No, you be or obechiaka. Said your me oba be charging me for sessions. No, obechiaka.
Yes, most definitely. So, like to buy Sister Ya for that Adwoa book, you go to Amazon. You go to if you're where you live, it has Barnes and Nobles. They sell it over there. If you don't have Kindle, you get Kindle because I didn't have it. But when she was launching on it, I have to call Sister Ya. I was like, Sister Ya, please, you gotta help me. She helped me for me to download it and stuff like that because I do know how to. I'm not good with technology, but I'm not illiterate either. But to say like to do certain things,
And the own our count.
yeah, of course. I mean, to say I'm not that good, like a genius with technology, but there are some things that I can do it easily, and there are certain things now I need directives. So I go to people who have knowledge of that. But she helped me. We work it out together. Actually, the both of us help each other, and then I was able to get it. I was like so super happy. So, Brother Brian, with everything that we discussed, right? And Sister Sika, wait, Sister Sika, Brother Kwanzaa, Sister Yafoda Tobra, our altar, Bishop Michael Boaji Kansa, Adolfo, Sister Aisha, Brother Drew, Befi, Sister Belinda Ejare, Brother Isaac Amwani, baby sister Chris Cross. Even though she didn't come on, I saw that she shared the program. Sister Sage Williams, who oh my gosh, Sister Nana Brna, who am I forgetting? When I'm in Canada.
You are going forward. No, me too for say ya ubudina now what the
Mission for that, bra.
Because one shall be messaging
hey, brother Big Love. Hey, brother Big Love and sex. And so I am not joining. Hey, me say, he said, brother Big Love will talk about a dear pa over Fanolanto. Say, brother,
yes, and the man for many mama.
I know, right? Yes, one farmer. I then your friend saying, you feel embarrassed, and I said, like,
oh, there be. They said, yeah, okay, yes, my winnie Joe. I saw putting me on a tire.
Oh, it dear some dear many Juancasa, Sister Matilda, or say, and then that was it because to say, and then the way you would think, I am not next time, what announce what bet what contribute to what the moment contribute to more. Obana, oh, yeah, not just say, yeah, mo de mo mfa nche me ka se me bubo din a me feli si doc baako pe sister comfort meku anim wonso no minim se wo te ho no mpa wo da
Akosia from pon
wo kwaku from pon wo de asem beba wo de asem beba enti brother Brian and now come on ye be di everything we came and discussed, what is your friend is saying. Oh my gosh. Your last word.
yeah that's the mommy I'm saying I'm a war moral education so
Yes.
and I had to hold on.
Yes.
Why na me the baby because there is discuss it boils down to one thing. Say you to me a moral education it go forward and very far with our trainings now. A lot because day in day out. Sorry, that is that's what we exhibit. Right, this will be new morals or moral lifestyles now. That person goes very, very blank. Even I may to bra a schoolboy ejina bus stop.
Oh,
Not 7 other case echo attacking to the extent say we're losing the life. Say omu morals
they wouldn't
made the number one moral I made the man say when you see people bullying people, don't stick your head in there because you can get hurt.
What?
Go report it.
Mm-hmm.
Go report it. Call for help for the person.
Definitely.
Right. Tino, a idea be a you to me respect is a moral.
Yeah.
Being humble is a moral. A whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have so many people in the society and they omono kasakra who say they are talking you off over everything.
That's right.
Right. And that's one thing I exhibit at work. When it comes to respect, I am very particular about my respect. It is will be and I just obey disrespecting me. I walk away from that person.
That's
Now
right.
all the hoba, my educate you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know, yeah, you really say you bit to me. I educate you like yeah, educate started from your fear in your comfort zone. Right. You know, as and when I hear we can always share it across. Na yɛmfa nkɔ yɛn anim. Nyame nkyɛn adeɛ, wama yɛn saa ahoɔden no ɛwɔ yɛn mba ɛne yɛn abusuafoɔ so. Ɛhɔ ne yɛmfa nhyɛ ase yɛmfiri.
Hey,
Yɛbɛtumi de akɔ akyire.
thank you so much, brother Brian. And to end with this, at times when we do come now, it's not going to be every area that we would cover, but in terms of teaching each other, our children, how to love, how to
Mhm.
care for others, how to support each other. Brother Brian, sum it up to moral education. Sister Ya came and add on. Sister Sika spoke about emotional detachment. I mean, there are so many things. Our upbringing, so many of us have been traumatized, and we still using our traumatic, experience. Just sitting duck. Sister Ya will put it right. Learn hopelessness and helplessness. It's not something that will help us grow. We need to be able to learn to grow, deprogram things that are not working for us, and the new things that we learn it, we need to have better understanding before we apply to our life, because something that you don't understand, if you try to apply into your life, you're going to struggle and you would think that nothing is working. When you are we need to learn to step outside our comfort zone, meaning that whatever options that we have, we need to exhaust each and every single one of them. That's what's going to push us to step outside our comfort zone. So we need to learn, then apply with understanding, and also to make sure that you have um, realistic um, goal, with rational strategy, to implement. As human being, we need to do what we want in life and what needs to be done. We should not be following other people, right? Don't do what others want you to do, or compare yourself to what others are doing, because their limits may not be your limits. So when you follow people, follow for your to me for, I was not born like that. People who always following other people, who does not teach anything productive, you limiting your own blessings and strength, because you just following, you're not using your own mind, and you buying yourself pressure and stress. I mean, I just don't want to, like, buy other people's pressure, or and stress, because stress and pressure is not good for you. It can help you die younger and early death. And I don't want that. I don't want to go 6 feet under at my age. I feel crying na me bedi me more na me see me kwa say it didn't say no. A lot of people tend to see what is wrong with everyone but themselves. hmm And I don't know why that is. We need to be able to fix ourselves, our problems, whatever we have. We need to learn to identify it, because it's part of their defense mechanism. once we blame other people for wrongdoing, then we don't have to work on ourselves. It's like building up a wall to avoid having to work on ourselves. We all have issues. Some of us have like bad ones, a lot of them. Some of us, we have worked on so many of them. We doing really great. We are in a good place. Our heart is clear, our mind is clear. When you don't think ill of others, even when others think ill of you, it goes back to them. Life is like a boomerang. Whatever you give is what you get. So when you're thinking ill of somebody and the person has a good heart and a good mind, and they pray for you, you're going to get your own curses, your own negative thinking. Experience, we know, say experience is our best teaching, our best teacher, right? So we need to use our experience to learn, to not repeat the same mistake. We need to make sure, say, we're using our experience, to do better, to be more successful in life. So we're gonna leave you guys here. Tomorrow, Saturday, is going to be Sofo Samuel Okoso. Tomorrow he's gonna be here. He's coming with a really great topic. I don't want to ruin it. He sent it to me. But I don't want to ruin it. So tomorrow, 3 p.m. US Eastern Time, which will be 7 p.m. Ghana time. So wherever you are, you can calculate, add, subtract, whichever, and join Sofo Samuel Okoso and I for marriage lesson. We don't talk about only marriage stuff. Sometimes we come and talk about general things. And he's really, he has a lot of, like, he's a good teacher. And he's not one of those soulful who, prophesies. No, that's not him. He's real. He teach about realistic things that you and I struggle with. So join us, don't miss it. And also Sunday, I'm going to come live. I can't tell you the time because I don't want to give you time and then disappoint you guys. But I am coming on Sunday, and we're going to continue some of this discussion. Is going to be continuous. So whatever comes up more, no, that's what we're going to be discussing. And everybody's welcome to come and contribute. As I said, we come and learn. We don't come to insult and disrespect other people. If someone shares their views and you don't agree, you come and share yours. Don't just come and say, I don't agree with what Auntie Yas Atobra said. Why are you doing that? Because you put in her what she said down. Just say, I agree with most of. You don't even have to say that. Say, okay, this is where I'm coming from. This is my aspect of what is being discussed. The means to my dream, I'm a person me de ka ho ni. Maybe you be the free because the feel say the end ma it me adwuma ma obi sister sunsun wi ase for ne de omo for ma sem free as say ye ni ate pa ye nko sunsun wi ase me de da bia me bom pa ye se nyankopon Ghana ni sofu bi o ka se sunsun wi ase no kwa won ka sunsun wi ase wono. We don't want them back. One love to each and every one of you. More share program no medamase. More like it, more love it, more use to other emojis, more invite friends and also no. Munyina no yedamase. Adofo no nso a omo nso ba a omo ye go so omo mmemu no omo gina chiri ho no omo hwe yen no. Those who comes and don't, they stay in the back, because God knows what. I thank you guys all because, I thank each and every one of you for your support. So I see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. US Eastern Time. And then Sunday, I will let you guys know in the morning. But Saturday morning, oh my freaking God, sister, yeah, don't forget. I need to set my alarm. because I need to be able to meet Sister out there at 11:30 US Eastern time, because it will be 9:30 at MST time. So you guys have a good night. Stay blessed. Enjoy your weekend. Be good. Okay. Think positive and make sure, say, you always have a good heart. Don't think ill of anybody. Love you, love each other, love others. Let's embed it in our children. Um, you know, how you call it, moral support, moral education, principles, values. We need to make sure, and we also need to build that into us, because the more we learn, the more wiser we become. So take care of yourself and each other. One love to each and every one of you. Bye guys. Brother Brian, me da sepa nyame enhyira wo. Ene